good?
We are live.
Mother's just cackling away. You're just laughing away. Were you laughing? What are you laughing
I'm
at?
an idiot. That's why.
Jesus.
What a great pre-show with Ted.
I heard I could hear it fucking outside. Are you
Listen,
loud
he tells
today?
good stories.
I'm listening.
He tells good stories.
Jesus Christ. All right, well, fantastic. Yeah, I was walking down the hall. I'm like, who the hell is that guy? It was Ted's dad, who I've met before. It's not
He's just trying to blend in. Doesn't want to make it, you know?
Jesus Christ. Well, good morning. Thursday. Ted is here. Mutt's here. Justin is here. Full bits. He got here at 2:15, which is just pure Bitsville. No?
Well, yeah, I was called out yesterday
By your boss or?
by Mick.
Okay. What happened, Mick? What's go?
I mean, on Tuesday night, I reached out to Justin, said, "Hey, what time you usually get to the studio?" This is after
Mick, as we call him when he's.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just. What?
I reached out to Justin on Tuesday.
Meekly or with passion?
With passion.
Okay, that's good. Look at you.
Okay, it was a controversial week, but Coleman getting here late. I want to make sure I was on time, and he said around.
That's never been an issue with you.
Never. But he said around 7, and I don't know what that means. I think that's 7 to me.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. So I got here.
Would you say that's true, Justin?
Yeah.
Someone says around 7, right, guys? 7 o'clock, no? Yeah.
15-minute bump.
Yeah, got here about 7 o'clock, about 6:55 or so. I would walk right around to the studio, and he wasn't here yet. Which is totally fine. I was okay with it until I heard the church Mick comment, and then that's when I'm like.
But did I send a text saying I would be there around like 7:15 at like 6:15 in the morning?
Yeah, no, you said you were going to be late.
I said I would be there around 7, and then I said I'll be there around 7:15.
Well, Justin is the thing about Justin is he is sensitive. Like he will respond to this triggered you clearly.
Yes, and I called him out for it, rightfully so.
He showed up at 2:30 here, which was ridiculous.
Well, you knew that was going to happen. That was definitely going to happen with Justin.
When I saw it this morning, when I woke up in the middle of the night, I was like, "This is insane."
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he's got coverage of Mark Carnival's funeral today. So.
That's right.
All right. So I mean, is there tension here? Or?
I mean, I try to be a McManiac, but I've been.
It's work. I think we all agree. Even Mick would tell you it's
not easy.
And no one's been bigger than me.
No.
And it's a hell of a lot of work. It is.
I've had the title stripped from me.
That's true. Yeah, you did take it away from him, Mick.
I mean, I get accused of not being reliable for this. That to me is
my accusation
bothersome.
was not that you're not reliable. My accusation.
That's not what I heard there in that conversation.
Which conversation?
When you and Justin were saying, I don't know how reliable that could be.
Well, I'm just worried about your illness. That's all.
All right.
From that reliable. No, you're
it's
always
not a commitment to the show thing. It's more of a health
it's not like you bail on the show or bail on the team or something. No, you're there. You're always. There's no one's doubting that.
Right.
You're there. You're there.
All right.
What's that, Justin?
That was my problem. Was that we're like almost a little bit more than a month removed of you.
This water is not great. Mick, give me another water, would you?
Yeah. You know? Yeah, I got you right now.
Go ahead, Justin.
We're like a little bit more than a month away of you just quitting the basketball team because I didn't quit my job and take your side.
That's not what it was.
That is a little strong, yeah.
I felt that there wasn't a lot of support for me on that team anymore.
What did you want me and Coleman to do in that situation? Tell Kirk, fuck you? It's either me or Gus?
No, I just think that you could have been a little more vocal, and I don't even think you gave it a chance to hear my side of it. You just assumed that I was going crazy and trying to blame Gus for something when this was a real thing.
But you were blaming.
But
the reason you didn't play on the team is because of Gus.
Yeah, not because not show criticism or someone, he said something to me or anything like that.
What do you think, Mutt?
I think Justin physically, he looks as angry as I've ever seen him right now.
Really?
Yes.
Oh no.
There's he's got bitch face on. He has resting bitch face.
He's a bitch. Yeah.
He's been here since 2 o'clock.
Well, it'll show the performance in the show today. He'll be asleep in about an hour.
No, it'll be fine.
But you hate Mick.
I don't hate Mick. No, like I've said, I try to love Mick, but he pushes me away.
I know
everything was fine, and then
that's the thing with Mick.
It's called integrity.
And then
that's what it's called.
Yeah, that's one word. Yeah,
diabolical move though by Mick to be like Meek Mick in the text to Justin, like, do you want a sandwich?
But film the,
like, oh, no problem, buddy. I'm gonna grab some coffee.
You're right, Ted.
And then filming himself not being able to get into the studio as he said to the text.
He did sabotage you, Justin.
Yeah, it was Pearl Harbor.
You didn't hear about it on Friday though.
Yes, because you were waiting.
Because I cared about Justin then. I loved him then.
Why didn't you bring it up? It's a show.
Should have brought it up then.
It's a show topic.
I don't know. Maybe unlike you guys, I care for people, and I don't want him to get in a lot of trouble and all that.
Why did you tweet it out then?
Because at the time, now I don't care for him after he said that I'm not reliable.
You don't like Justin though?
No, I do. I like him, but I was mad at him.
5 days.
Gee, I don't know.
I think it was Christian on Beyond Average getting to him a little bit because he kind of stoked the Justin doesn't believe in you.
Yeah,
he's not a real maniac.
He was pushing
the
maniac.
Yeah,
he was doing that. Yeah.
I think 24 hours of that spinning around.
What happened? Justin spent 3 days trying to find Christian being critical of Mud. What was it?
He was mad. I don't even know specifically
You know
what
Mut?
his issue is.
I did not listen.
He thinks
I was hoping
Mut
Justin
thinks
had
basically he's
sound.
better than, and he puts people down for no reason.
Oh, I can.
yeah. And
Trust
he
me,
thinks
the
that
last
he's here
36
for
hours, I
Barstool.
can confirm that. I am not a Mutt guy anymore.
By the way.
Well, you're down on Mut. Tell us more, please. I was going to go back to pizza for a second, but no, well, screw that. Tell me more.
I just feel like that hairy chimp just.
Whoa!
Again, like once you boom! I can just kind of throw some shots at the maniacs, and it's just all going to be fine.
I agree with
Forgive
this.
me.
Yeah.
You don't get to throw shots towards any maniac member whatsoever and just get a free pass. So right now, I think he's
All
belongs.
right, so really nothing to say then.
Yeah, he was more afterwards. He was just saying that he wants to be a part of Barstool.
No, Mick is Mick Rome. That's nice. Mick's got some Jim Rome in him.
He sounds like he'd be doing a morning drive in Boston right now.
Well, Boston, Kalamazoo, Michigan, maybe.
I listen to a lot driving in.
That's
Mick
true,
would
yeah.
fit in very well. He'd be better than most of the stuff.
Oh, I agree with
listen
that.
to right now.
Oh, you put Mick and Christian drive time.
Oh my God,
That
what's
would
that
kill.
rating do? That's going to be in the 20s.
That's an
I
8
would
or
listen
9.
to that show.
Absolutely,
That would
of
be
course.
better than Rich Shirtley right now.
No
That's
question. Well, all right. So it seems like I don't know. It seems like everything's okay then, Justin.
Everything's fine. I'm just waiting for the next attack. next Wednesday, it's just going to be randomly.
He's got 5 videos in his phone, no
What,
doubt,
do you
ready
have
to
something
go.
else right now on Justin?
I have something on everybody here.
Well, you can see in the video.
I believe that, by the way.
That's probably true. Yeah.
He
Did
didn't
you
just,
know Ted's in a wheelchair?
he didn't just tweet the video. You took like a screen recording to show the date,
Yeah, made sure.
which I
That's
like.
good.
I like
Yeah.
that you learned because in December when I called you up for the Saudi bit, you said you didn't understand
true.
the
Yeah,
dates
I
on the
learned.
phone.
Yeah,
well,
and then you can see in the bottom right corner, he screenshotted the text of me saying, "Hey, I'm going to be there at 7:15." He didn't tweet that out. I think because he's realized like, "Hey, this is Justin saying he's going to get here at 7:15."
See, this is Justin
It
reading too
goes
much into
against-
this.
then
No,
why
no.
would
I don't
you-
understand
why-
this.
Justin, you just
What
were
is-
late. It's not a big deal. You
I
were
wasn't
late
late.
twice
I
that
wasn't
day.
late.
It's all right. You were a
wasn't-
couple
Oh,
minutes
is that, I
late.
don't know if that's late or not.
Not late at all.
He's later than you were. Like if it's he was what time was it? 7 o'clock?
All right, you weren't here on the agreed upon a time.
That wasn't an agreed upon time. You said, "What time do you get here?" I said, "Around 7." That's not
Yeah,
an agreed
that
upon
is
time.
that is different. Like you didn't
That's a
bust
child.
him.
You know what it is? It's a childish answer. Is what
By
it
not
you?
a childish-
No,
To
I'm
film it,
saying,
I would agree, but I appreciate it. What time did Justin get here
it was like 7:15.
for a 9:30 show?
The first day I got there at 7:06, and then the
Will you punch in?
well, no, that's when I texted him when I pulled up.
okay.
I texted him, and then the second day I got here at like 7:11, and I texted him, and he said, "I'll be right up." So I was waiting outside in my car, thinking he would pull up and we'd walk in together, but he was up here already.
Okay, you didn't think that was weird that he was just standing up there? Or?
No, it's
No,
fine.
I got Justin's text. I was parked, and then I
Yeah.
walked. He just missed me walk up.
7-11 for I'll be there around 7 is not really late.
That's close.
See, that's a
bro.
guy who doesn't have a
2
job.
hours?
That's a guy who has no job.
That's true. You're right. 7-11 to me that's not around 7.
I said-
7:06 is around 7.
I said I leave my house at 6 every day.
You get there around 7.
I get there around 6.
Yeah,
Sometimes
7-11 is not around 7.
But he
Yes,
texted
it is.
later and said, "Hey, I'm
What'd
going to
you
be
say?
a few minutes later."
It's around
No,
like
it's not. I said it's not. You
Okay,
work for
then
me.
it's not around 7.
Yeah. I would say 7:08 in is around 7. Then it's later. Then you're late. But it's also he's not late for the show. The show starts at 9:30. That's perfectly fine. I don't mind that. But that is incorrect language.
I guess. So from now on, I should just say I get here around 8, and then bam, I'm showing up an hour early every day. Oh, sorry, I only showed up 10 minutes early, 7:50.
Well, but around 7.
Yeah, so
That's
I'll
late.
I'll
Yeah.
tell people I get there around 8.
I would say 7:30. You ever hear 7:30? You ever hear after 7:30?
Yes.
Later than 7:30? You get here?
Yes, if there's like a accident or something terrible.
But normally, what time? What's your average arrival time? Would you say?
7:05.
Yeah, I'd say
Around
7:15.
7.
That's around
8
7.
o'clock.
Well, no, because then it's obviously a bit. Then it's obviously a bit. So you say 7:15.
Why?
I'd
but
say 7:30.
You said you want your producers here an hour early.
Right.
So I get here.
Well, then get here now. I don't mind if you're here at 8:30. You can get here whenever you want. I mean, that's not the issue. You're just saying. I'm saying I'm fine with you arriving here at 7:30, of course. But you're saying you get there around 7. That's 11. 7-11's not around 7 in my book.
From now on, I'll get here around 8.
Do whatever you want. I mean, that's fine. So what time will you actually get here then?
7:05.
Great. Okay. This is what I mean. You can't have a real conversation.
I'm trying to have a real conversation, but the expectations are changed when I say around 7.
Mm-hmm.
So if I said around 8, and then I showed up.
Well, the thing is, you didn't say right.
There was no
didn't say-
specific time. That's
Yeah,
the
he's
big
not
issue.
really wrong, Mick. He didn't say 7 o'clock. He didn't say I get here at 7.
If I was producing the show, I would make sure that people were here on time, ready to go.
Well, he was on
It
time.
was on time.
I mean, you got here 2.5 hours before.
Specific time though. You can't do the wishy washy around 7. So that means
Yes,
if I
I
show
can.
up at 7:30, am I late?
No, I don't think so.
if we agreed to be there at around 7?
What? We didn't agree on anything. You asked me what time.
Why
do I
didn't you?
normally-
Why didn't you say that? Why didn't you text back to him? Do you have a specific time?
I figured that was implied 7. I took around 7 for 7.
Well, that's on you though.
Maybe so. Maybe.
Maybe you got to take some responsibility there as well and say, hey, what
I'm
time?
dealing with a child. What time are you going to be there?
Right.
Okay.
What time is he going to get there? I
gotcha.
I don't know, Justin. You going to handle this?
That's fine. What can you do? It's the life of a Mick maniac.
Yeah. They're ups, they're downs. You just got to hang on for the ride. That's all you can do. You have to realize that he's always going to try and get you.
Yeah. That's
While quitting things all the time at the same time. That's the Mick way. I mean, that's the Mick way. Jesus Christ. Oh, how dreadful was that conference call yesterday?
It was.
Montante responded on Twitter. I did not. I know people say, "Oh, Justin's just taking my side." I'm granting you a full pardon to disagree with me on this if you'd like.
I don't understand. The first 2 minutes, I go, "Why are we having this?"
There was no reason. So Montante. September after the Saturday night, the Sako. What's that? The 21st?
The Sako's 21st.
21st. Friday night is the great scam. I'm sorry, no, the great.
I can't believe it's not the debut. I can't believe that. That was stunning when he said.
If that's your biggest issue with that, then you've got to.
I got to refinance my house to go.
You should go to prison for this.
100 beans.
If it was any other human being on the planet, other than the guy who started this show with me, he would be my biggest enemy on earth. But I can't. I'm incapable of staying
You
mad at
sounded
Steve.
legitimately shocked yesterday.
Shocked. You could not go with a feather.
I thought he was joking.
$100 for an hour-long, but basically Steve
Not
like
100.
Chuck Norris action movie where he is gonna go around and no weed around here, whatever. Just shoot them at the end of it.
Do you think it starts the movie with just like, whoa, and then it just goes right into kung fu fighting?
It's a good question.
As he showed his mic in senators' faces.
Good question.
Senator.
I mean,
Look at this house.
Go buy the ticket. I love Steve. It is. I won't use the R word. It is a sexual assault of Minifans financial. It's something I am so opposed to. Like, say what you want. The Sako thing. It'll be 2.5 hours. I will literally go and greet everybody. Before the show. What?
Yes. It's very well worth it.
I mean, but don't get it if you don't want to. Steve, by the way, would not disagree with this. Has said for years he just likes to fleece the Minifans, which is what he's going to do one final time on that Friday night.
One final time.
Well, I at some point I have to step in. I mean, this is The other thing is, I will say, I thought about this before we get into the call. You can ask, call Mike. We almost never call Mike. I don't know if he's up. I don't know if he may be having a souffle in Vermont today. I don't know.
Yeah, what portion of the show do we start recommending restaurants? The Mike portion.
Mike should live in Vermont and just do restaurant reviews.
I would watch.
Yeah, and go after Stuttering John. Hopefully he'll answer. I don't know.
I hope he's in Vermont.
That would be amazing.
Hello.
Good morning. You're live on the Kirk Minihane Show.
Hello.
How are you? Where are you? Are you in Vermont?
I'm not. I'm home at the moment.
Am I correct in that 2019 you and Steve both received a pretty healthy bonus?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You're echoing. All right. Goodbye. Thank you. I just wanted confirmation. Goodbye. See you later. But BlindMike.net. BlindMike project.
In the
Go
bathroom.
subscribe. Oh, what he's doing.
Definitely in the bathroom.
So Steve left in the middle of 2021, right, Justin?
Yes, it's a kind
I
of.
think he got a $5,000 bonus in 2019. That was half a year. 2020, he did not get a bonus. He, however, kept his job during a pandemic where people were losing their jobs, and he left in the middle of 2021.
I remember him.
Well, I don't even. I mean, it's fine. I don't mind. It's funny to me, but I was thinking, like, this fucking asshole.
It bothers him still. It really bothers him.
I don't even know what I'm like. He never did a live show. I don't know what was supposed to happen. And by the way, I don't like saying this, but he basically made what Justin and Coleman made combined.
Wow.
Yeah, he was making $100,000. I think it was more than that. So I don't. I didn't love Steve the other day.
I
love Steve, but I didn't love him the other day.
Cocky Steve.
Yeah, but like in the back, he kind of reminded me of the guy backstage. And I was kind of like, I don't know if I like this guy anymore.
I didn't like it when he said, I didn't walk in until I saw Kirk walk in. Like he was too cool to like hang out before the show. That was a weird look.
Yeah, I don't blame him for that. I don't you fucking people either.
To
But
be,
yeah,
to
go
be
ahead,
fair
Ted.
to Steve on one thing though,
Yes.
with the promo code Fire Coleman,
$5.
It only makes it 108.90.
Is that what it is? Did you buy it?
No, I didn't. But I went to see what it would be, and I said, you know what? I might have to wait for payday.
I think a job.
$113 to see that movie?
That's a scam.
That is a total. I love Steve. I can't help it. I'll always love him. I can't stay mad at him.
Wait,
but-
per person or per carload?
per car, I think, right?
Car.
Per person, $400.
I don't know, maybe.
Well, he does have a rule, only one per car.
That's probably true. I hope he sells it out. I love
checking at the
Steve,
door.
but I was like, this is fucking a scam like I've never seen. But it's not even a scam, though, because he's like, yeah, I'm scamming you.
He's open about it.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, it's a fucking. You people, give me your fucking money. I can't say mad. It's impossible for me to stay mad at him. I can't help it. But if it was anybody else, I'd be like, I'm never talking to this fucking person again. So I don't know. Who knows?
The biggest part of it was he was like, Mike, you're going to do Mike and the Minifans beforehand there. So it's kind of like all these fans who like to get together and normally go to a bar.
Yeah, we won't be doing that. That'll be somewhere else Friday.
It needs to be.
Yeah, he doesn't. We're not doing that there. Steve can let Steve fly in his own little. I mean, obviously, I'm happy to promote it, but we'll do. If Mike wants to do Mike and the Minifans Friday night, we'll do it somewhere like we did in the past.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? Like we did it.
Gritty's, right?
Like
Portland.
Well, no, but Sako, we did it. Some
At
TJ
someone's
Hubbard's?
house.
Yeah, it was
it was
Hubbard's
like
house,
TJ
yeah.
Hubbard's
friends of his or
friend's
something.
house.
Yeah, something like that. And then if everybody wants to scoot over and go to Steve's thing, go for it. Like I'll be there. I'm gonna go watch it. I can't wait to watch it. I think it's gonna be hilarious. So, but Steve has snapped. He's lost his fucking mind. So I don't know. But yeah, I'm like, this guy's gotta fucking relax. I don't know. Maybe it's the roids. Who knows? Anyway, so Mike Montante, who, Ted, you know, you're physically disabled. He's what people call in the medical profession retarded. So he finished last in his high school. He admits this. He sent me his notes for this meeting after Justice. So we had a conference call because Montante, much like what was the name of the guy? Andy, the guy who ran the Cromwell tournament.
Andy Nolan?
No, Andy Nolan's
Andy Bissett.
Yeah. I don't trust guys that age named Andy.
It's a good dude.
How'd you get McElroy? Yes, yeah.
Very good.
So Montante wants to be the Andy Bissett of the KMS golf
Oh,
tournament.
baby. Let's
Yes,
go.
yes. And like you guys, maybe you know, maybe you don't know. Mick, you're a golfer.
Sure.
When you try and plan out the golf tournament with, say, 72 people or 100 people, an event, a golf event, the best time to do that is about 3 weeks before. Generally. Wouldn't you
Is this
say?
what he has planned?
Yes, yeah. Wouldn't you? I mean, generally, for starters, I know I don't. I knew Hootie Johnson for a while. They would generally kind of get going with the Masters by like mid-March. They make a couple of phone calls and say, I don't know Fred Ridley that well now, the chairman there, but they usually say, "What are we doing again this year?" Is it going to be waters for the guys on the on the 10th? So it's me, and like I'm always happy to, Montante's trying. He's hustling for the show. He just made a deal for us. We have a sponsorship for our trip to the Dakotas, which is very nice. And he's hustling. I like it. I like to embrace this. So I'm like Justin. I'm like, why am I participating? Why am I sitting in the parking lot of a fucking Subway, reading an old Billboard magazine and not even paying attention during this conference call? So it's me, Justin, Julie, and Montante.
So he called for this. It was a Mike Montante, hey, let's get on a call and talk about this. Or
Yeah.
did you ask for this?
No, I did not. I did not ask her.
We're getting the game together.
So Justin called, because I don't know how to do this. So Justin calls me, and then I don't even know how this works. He patches everyone together on a call. Don't know how it works. When Justin called me and I answered, it was like, kind of like Justin's like, yeah, you ready? And it was kind of like, I felt like I was almost like in hospice visiting like my dad. I'm like, all right, yeah, I guess we'll just do it. Let's get this done. So the call begins, and Montante from the jump is a moron. What's the first thing he says?
So the dates we have are...
He said something before the date, so I forget what it was. He said something stupid initially.
Did he introduce himself? Like, my name's
No.
Mike
He was
Montante.
just kind of like he's like, hey, we're gonna do we got the KMS golf tournament. He's like, how do you want to do this? I'm like, well, I mean, it's your call. Like, I don't. He's like, well, I talked to Nipples for like 20 minutes, so we're trying to put this together. He did say that, right?
He did.
He's like, the dates we have are the.
He said September.
He's like September. Yeah, he's like the 28th, the 13th, the 28th, the 21st, the 13th, and the 10th or something, right?
He said the dates we have are September 28th, 13th, and 14th.
Yeah, right. So he's all over the place. I'm like, but he didn't say September 1st.
No, he did, which
Yeah.
is like, why would you say the 28th, then 13th?
Yeah, he was going
14th?
backwards. He's doing the later in the month first. It was all confusing. And he's like, I don't know much about this. He's like, how do you want to do it? He kept saying that. I'm like, well, you tell me. Like, it doesn't. And I said, Montante, it doesn't make any sense. Because like do you know Dutch Elm? It's a course in Maine.
I don't know.
No, it's fine, nice course. He's like, they can do it this weekend and this weekend. I was like, but like, if you're gonna do this, it has to be the weekend of the Sako show. Like, it has to be a combined
be in
thing.
Maine, yeah.
People aren't gonna schlep up to Maine. I don't want them to schlep back. Then the next weekend, go up to a golf tournament.
Right.
By the way, I don't want to do this and then schlep. Like, I'm like, let's consolidate this. I think I said that word 20 times.
He doesn't know what that means.
Doesn't know what it means.
Yeah, he has no
We should
idea.
consolidate it. I have Montante's notes here. Mike just confirmed 5K. A rare text from Mike Erie.
When was the last one?
And
March 7th.
Good for you, Mike.
January 2nd. July 5th before that.
Once a quarter. It's a quarterly text.
January 4th before that. November of 2022 is like
So
6
that's
scrolls
five
back.
back.
That's why he is a valued part of the show.
And not to bring that back, I do believe Steve got a bonus in 2020. It was from Barstool. I do remember him talking about that.
Yeah, I wonder who.
so-
Yeah, but who's that? Who do you think that comes out of?
I think. Oh no, just giving Steve money.
Yeah. Here's the notes from Montante. On the top of it, it says, try to make same weekend KMS golf tourney / people helping / nips. How many players? Question mark. I don't know what this is. Can you see how far or no?
That's where he spilled his vodka.
Puker? M-U-K-E-R?
A muker? A pooker? Do you think any idea, Justin?
No, but you're missing the best part. When
One
he-
second, I'll get there. 1 second. Don't forget that. How to qualify to play? Good question by Montante here.
There's a qualifier?
That was the first thing. That was yeah. It's actually not bad.
It's a
That's
sectional.
actually a good idea. Proof of purchase raffle? That's the first dumb thing he said was it started. He's like, I don't know how we're gonna prove that people paid for it. I'm like, we'll do it like the fucking foreplay guys do their
Barstool Classic.
Barstool Classic. I'm like, there will be proof of purchase. Like, you don't know how we can figure out if people paid for it? It's a fucking salesman, isn't he? This is my salesman for the show.
Number one salesman.
Yeah, that was what he said, Justin, first. Go ahead.
Yes. The best part is you go, okay, so like we have some. He goes, you say like, what course are we looking? He goes, I have a couple. And then he says, whatever.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He goes, right. He goes, he goes,
This is the best part.
you're right. He goes, I have a couple. He's like, I got this Dutch Elm. He's like, I didn't write down the other one. I probably should have done that.
He goes, yeah, I was hoping you would just say Dutch Elm is good.
yeah, right. Yeah. He's like, I forgot. I'm like, what?
I have to look back through my notes.
I love Montante, but like, you can't. Like, it's funny that he's stupid, but you want to get things. That's what I would say with the show. You want to get things done. So when I tweet out, he immediately responded, Justin, am I wrong? It was a spectacularly dumb performance.
How long was the call?
Probably 6-7 minutes.
Yeah, I could check right now, I guess.
It was
Right?
short.
It was just like, I mean, let me see. I don't even know. Yeah.
Oh, it's 11 minutes.
Was it really?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not opposed to doing a KMS call. I've said this. Like, if you guys figure out a way, same day, he texted me later on, we can do the same day at Dutch Elm. If he can figure out how to do that, 72 people, okay? 72 people. And of course, they're like, gosh, we should get sponsors and this and that and charity. I'm like, it's too late for that. This is a cash grab. Like, this is just going to be like, we don't do much of that. We don't, so 72 people paying whatever. I don't want to gouge people. They'll be getting gouged enough that Friday.
They're at $8.90.
Yeah, 108.90 for 18 is, but like, you also like, I've played a million of these. There's lunch. There's there's
Thing afterwards.
It doesn't. But by the way, there doesn't have to be. Like,
you're looking to do that.
To me,
You're
to me, like I like no frills. You want to grab some lunch. You want to have a cart person going around. That's fine. But you still have to figure it out, plan it out.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
logistics, yes.
Yes.
For the course, for like the tee sheet, just that.
Yeah, I mean, just like, I don't want it to be like a bunch of guys just kind of heading out in their carts. And like, if it's a tournament, it's a tournament.
Yeah.
So he knows nothing about this.
The best tournaments are when you walk in, all the stuff is all lined up. Literally, they put their bag on the cart, your name's on there, and they tell you where you're going. Shotgun start at this time and go. Forget the other stuff.
Yep.
Yep. Can he handle that?
I would like to maybe somebody at the turn grilling hot dogs and hamburgers for people.
I wish we had someone.
Well,
Spilling hot dogs and hamburgers. What's that?
Mutt. Yeah, I know what you mean about Mutt now. He's a fucking
Yeah.
monkey man.
Yeah, he's a bully.
It's true.
So
I forgot you didn't make those dogs.
You brought them together.
Will you play in the KMS golf tournament at Dutch Elm on that Friday
Friday, yes. Saturday, probably not.
in September?
Yes.
Why not? Why
What's going on? What do you?
I coach
Oh,
on Saturdays.
So Friday, you are committing to the KMS golf tournament. The first player committing to the tournament.
Well, I'd like to talk to Mike. What would be
Mike
what
Geary?
would it, Mike Montante?
Oh,
What would the
Appearance
cost?
fee?
What would the
Call
cost
Montante.
be? Or would there be a possible
let's negotiate this
deal
right now.
where I can have one of the holes presented by Mutstack.com?
Wow.
He's already looking. He's already
That's
looking for
my
a
bit,
plug.
Mick. That's my
How much did you
business.
pay for that?
I think it'd be a fair trade to have a celebrity there.
What?
Have a celebrity there to commit to the tournament.
Ty Lock.
Hello. Have you been listening to this conversation? or no?
Maybe.
Hello?
Hello. Have you been listening to this conversation?
No, I have. I'm about to fire it up.
Okay. Well, we just discussed your abysmal performance on the phone the other day.
Oh, shut up. I saw the fucking. I know.
Which you did say at one point. Yeah, I have two courses. One is Dutch Elm, and the other one. Oh, I wish you hadn't asked me which course it was.
I actually have an update on that.
On the other course,
The same course was recommended to me twice.
it's Dutch Elm twice.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
good. Oh, good.
He's like Pinehurst, where there's
I mean,
Dutch Elm 1, Dutch Elm
you do
2.
understand. Like, there's logistics involved. This will be tough to pull off by that Friday, don't you think, or no?
Oh, we're making this happen.
Oh, we
can
are.
have this thing we can have this thing locked in a week, 100%.
Okay. All right. What do you think is a fair? What do you think is a fair ask per player?
I think 150 per person. The tournament.
Oh no, I'm not.
What do you, okay, what do I get?
not-
Hey, Mike,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about playing this tournament. What do I get for 150?
Okay, well, can I talk to someone who has a fucking job so look, the dollar a little
I'll
differently?
re-ask the question then.
Go ahead. Yeah,
Go ahead, Ted.
What do I get for this?
I think I have a job. So $150 for 18 holes at Dutch Elm, and a fine course. What do I get for that $150, Mike Montante?
Funny that you should ask, Kirk. You get a cart, you get food, and you get a great experience with some friends.
You get a cart.
Do I get to play golf too, or no?
I'm good.
Yeah, you can play golf.
I get a cart,
Food too. We get food.
What food?
You guys act
Stop
like
saying 100%. What
$150 is
food?
insane. We have hot dogs, chicken, ribs. All he said was grill food, so I'm just making the assumption that's probably not accurate. But
Okay.
you guys act like $150 is a tall ask. I don't.
Well, I'm not charging. I am not charging $150 a person for this.
That would go
$1.20?
right
Is
in
that
the
all
face of what you've always talked about. Affordable,
Yes.
quick golf tournament.
I think I would say if you said to me $100 a head, I'd start having the conversation. Probably closer to yes. What?
I mean, a Friday afternoon at a pretty good course is going to be like $80.
I'm not playing in the afternoon either.
All right,
That's gonna be the
mid-season like Friday is going to be,
We're teeing off in the morning, Montante.
Well, yesterday they said you want to do it after the show.
No, we're
You
gonna
told me.
we're gonna do the show from there and then tee off at like 10. We'll start the show early.
10 a.m. shotgun starts. Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I mean, listen. At the end of the day, Kirk, I'll give the final say to you.
Oh, thank you.
I'll give that.
I apprate that.
Very
thanks.
benevolent.
Well, that's very nice. I hadn't thought of it. Well, thank you. All right, goodbye.
Yeah.
Absolute
Bye.
moron. What did he say? You get a cart,
You get a
food,
cart,
and good experience.
Food and a great experience.
Good times with friends.
$150?
That's at the upper. I mean, I could quickly search some. You get these emails.
Well,
all the time.
I've played in scrambles where it's $5,000 for a group.
Yeah, but
it's also for a charity.
Yeah, and it also includes some other stuff in like
normally a
raffle
prize,
tickets
too.
and prizes.
Huh?
I said, in a lot of these tournaments, isn't there like a prize? too?
Oh yeah, right. There's a bunch. You're doing a bunch of stuff, but I want to be able to do whatever you want to pay for mulligans, all that shit. We'll
Closest
do
to the
that.
pin. I want a long drive.
Long drive, straightest drive. Fine. He hasn't thought of any of that.
I'm going to help him out. I'm going to give him a hand today. I don't want any commission. I don't need anything like that, but I'm going to help him out with this because I think you're right. An unplanned golf event is just not going to go well for the Minifans.
150 a head is nuts. I'm not asking anybody to do that.
You think 120 steep?
Yes.
Really?
I don't think it's steep. I feel uncomfortable.
Well, I guess I should ask this: how nice is the course, Dutch Elm?
It's fine. It's a nice course.
What about the
Comparable
second
to
one?
what anything locally? Butterbrook. We both played.
Yeah.
Not as good.
No, like kind of in that. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's fine. It's nice. It's nice. I'm fine playing.
And it's close to Sako.
It's in Arundel. It's a half hour. So if you play in the morning, like I said, we're going to do the show from there. We'll probably start the show at 8 or whatever. Get out of there at 9:30. Take some pictures, have some fun. Go scramble out of there at 2:30, 3 o'clock. The people can make it plenty of time. It's Friday. That's not even my show. It's Steve's show. So you go to Mike and the Minifans.
Yeah, you make a whole weekend out of it. You'd have to do it that weekend. I think asking people to come back the following Friday or Saturday.
I would never ask them to do that.
People would do it either way, but it'd be unfair.
Yeah, but it's not right. I don't. It's also I don't want to do it. Like I don't want to. And the week after I'm in Chicago anyway for Surviving, so I can't do it. But yeah, just absolute madness. I mean, like the lack of preparation was staggering.
Dutch Elm is $85 weekdays.
Yeah. All right.
90 for a cart. It's 90 on weekends.
90. They give you a card, as Montante said.
Yeah, that's right.
That's nice.
With food.
With ribs. If everything you do on the golf course, you get a bunch of ribs after 9 holes.
Sounds great.
Get all over the freaking cart.
Then at one point he was like, yeah, you can have lunch. Justin, maybe you can cater it.
Yep. He was doing bits too, and I was like, all right, just you're either selling it or you're not.
So my dad will play too.
He will?
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
I'll try to get a foursome together for that. Help Mike out.
It's a power foursome.
Well, I mean,
I'll play with you guys.
Really?
Sure.
Wow, surprising, huh?
Yeah, sure. Who am I gonna play with? Maybe there'll be like a.
You should play with some. Some
maybe
listeners
part
should
of the. Maybe I'll be like Bobby Orr. Maybe I'll just stand up on the par threes. Just every group that comes through.
Just what a hit. $10. Let's go. It's a charity.
Yeah, that was quite a time. Yeah. Oh, you like the old show? Great. Yeah. I think it's an 8 iron.
Yeah, I don't talk to Jerry that much anymore. No. Sorry.
No, I saw that. Yeah. All right. So there you go. What else?
We had the Minifan of the Year odds come out. I saw you retweet that.
I did retweet that.
Any thoughts on that?
I tweeted out that I'm not going to say who, but somebody in that second tier would be my second choice right now.
I think I have a guess.
Who's that?
Bobby Costa.
Yeah, my guess too.
I'm going Justin's friend Mark.
Both wrong.
Wow.
That's all I'll say. I'm not going to give any more because there's not that many names. Bobby Costa's a great fan. I would never vote for Mark. I would never vote for Mark. Sure. If you gave me that list and said who do I hope dies first on that list, I would say Mark. Actually, let me see. Let me look at the list.
There's some definitely death ones on there though.
I just saw what.
What's that?
Why'd you tweet that out?
Tweet what? Your butt crack?
That was not supposed to be seen.
It's that low Mick angle.
According to Twitter, 118,000 people have seen it. Just it looks great.
So you're saying in the bottom half of this list, and it's not Bob. Oh, Bobby's not in the bottom half. It's almost.
Let me see it. Well, I would say like plus. The plus. Plus 1,000 and above. There's a guy on there who I vote number 2 right now. That's all I'll say. Yeah.
It can't be Polar after his no-show.
I won't say what it is. I already gave you 2. I can't. Yeah. I mean, I love Polar.
Yeah.
But I would not. No, I mean, I would not say Polar's. He's had a quiet year. He was here though.
He showed up, played well.
I can eliminate a couple names right now if you'd like, unless they have a big comeback.
Yes, Sharks asked for that too.
Okay. I mean, Mutt's not going to win Minifan.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm on the list. I appreciate it felt a little bit.
BA is not winning Minifan of the Year. He's been he's MIBA is what he is. He's never around. Drop from Scramble. See tomorrow. I like him. He's still in the mix.
Free low. I mean, back to back.
Yeah, tough. It's just tough. He's not made a call, by the way, since that song came out.
He also caused a lot of drama on the basketball team.
That's good. That's good though.
I don't.
That's a plus. That's actually a plus. That's a plus. Kane is able, no chance.
I can't believe he's on the list.
When I say 0 chance, 0, 0, 0 chance.
My family thanks you for that, taking him off the list.
That's fine. Joan and Warren, Pat Ford, no. Very quiet.
Oh,
lately.
Good show.
God, you fucking love these guys.
They do a good show.
We never play any sound of it. I like them, but they're not. They're not real candidates. No. They're not real candidates.
After that basketball season? Come on. Kidding me?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. Out. So yeah,
they stuck with the team. Yeah, unlike some people.
Yeah, well, that is true. That is true.
Mark, I believe in you. If you're listening right now,
why would he be Minifan of the Year? They like the show.
He stays out. He listens to the show. He loves the show now.
He's listening to the show right now.
Yes.
Okay, I hope he dies soon.
Oh no.
Well, what? I mean, what do you want me to say? He annoyed me that night.
He did?
I was in a good mood. I was going to see Springsteen. Get the fuck away from me.
I know. I was very.
That's on you.
I reamed him out.
But you should have had him prepared for that.
I didn't. It's a big stadium. I didn't know you'd run into him.
That's a terrible answer.
I know. It's tough. I should beat the shit out of him next time.
Better, yes. Thank you very much.
Give him the Bubba treatment.
Yes. God. What else, Justin? What stories do you have, Justin?
I have a whole bunch of stuff. So
Okay.
Chris Klemmer's watch along was last night.
How'd it go? He was going head to head with it was funny. Once Biden announced it that he was leaving Sunday, as I first reported, like the speech last night had zero juice to it.
None.
It was kind of like, oh, here's the old guy who used to be president, basically. Like just
Clearly
talking
on
about
tape
nothing.
delay, not live. No shot.
Montante, I saw Montante speculate it was AI.
People
I
are
don't
saying the
love that.
background, the trees or something.
Yes.
Well, you can see the teleprompter.
That,
Yeah.
He does that old man swallow
a lot of it last
constantly,
night. He was in
and
the-
it's just like unlistenable.
It was tough. It was a tough scene. It was not an inspiring scene. So, but I think that helped Klemmer. There was not a lot of juice for that. But I saw the lines around the for the Chicago bar were insane last night. I thought it was Wrigley Field.
So
There were 26,000 people in that bar. Wow. Yeah.
I didn't see a single video or picture.
Wait, spoilers, Justin. You can't give that away.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
I did see one picture, and I had to search for it on Twitter. I'm going to retweet it from the show account.
Is this going to hurt our friend Chris Klemmer?
He's in the.
Well, I think show just
He's in
went
the
live, by the way,
picture.
right? 10 a.m. this morning. Or 10
What's
a.m.
that?
Central.
What
The
do you
show goes live for everybody. But last night was just a watch party.
Rat
I
Race.
think Rat Race goes
Chris
officially.
Clemmer's Rat Race goes.
Chris Clemmer's
Have you met
Barstool
Chris
Sports.
Klemmer?
Yeah, good basketball. Give us that speech.
Oh, of course.
You promoted that weird
Jared
place.
Remy's house. Yeah.
Yes, when you were just talking about how.
Send me the
retarded-
picture before you tweet. Let me see.
I did the Mick thing.
me
Yeah,
see.
that's fair.
Let me see
Oh,
this
no.
picture. I'll see you in my dreams. Are you sending over, Justin?
I'm sending it. Yes.
Service sucks.
Justin, why don't you have shorts that correctly? I know you're a big guy, but
I should get new shorts.
why don't you go over to Milton's, the store for men?
I will.
I'm serious. And say I have an ass crack problem, appropriately. And they love you there. You know that. Like, get shorts that when next time you pick Ted up, it's okay.
Oh, this picture's still your ass.
Somebody said he needs shorts that grip him as hard as he grips me.
Yes. You must feel secure in those arms, Ted.
I do. I do.
I just gave Klemmer the retweet.
Like a mama kangaroo.
Yes. I thought maybe I'd do that to Mut this morning when he came in. But is it just the text is taking forever to come?
It says delivered. I don't know.
Did I block you? Who knows? I don't see it. Oh, here it
The
is.
show account? I don't see anything.
I said. I didn't,
Oh, no.
Shit.
Yeah, you got to tweet that out. We had more people. Grocery store.
Don't say that.
Magnolia.
Don't
on a
say
Friday
that.
night.
Again, to be fair,
Yeah.
President, big announcement last night.
Yeah.
Where he clearly defined
Also,
why,
I think,
why he
like-
stepped away from the race. Clearly, we all know now.
Yeah,
why
for
he did.
sure. I also think it's like, do you want a full portion of cocaine? Do you want the full rat race, or do you want a little taste? Nobody wants a little taste. They don't want to get. They don't want to get. I thought Ty Law was going to come out.
And I think right there, we're talking Patriots.
That is every remote.
Don't laugh.
Everyone I've ever done.
Every remote where you can hear the
Clink, clink,
forks
clink,
and
clink,
knives.
clink, 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 clink,
You
clink.
sit there trying to have a discussion with somebody like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's a good question. If they can take Todd Heap out of the game. Ooh, that's tough.
You can hear people's drink orders.
Yeah, that's the worst.
In the way, you laugh in the background.
That's why I never make fun of the Greg Hill ones when no one's there, because I was like, when our show was doing great, we would do remotes in the morning. Fucking nobody was there. Remember we did a couple of would you ever go with us on any of those?
Yeah, no, there's nobody. If middays there was nobody there for money.
Well, nobody's listening to your show, but I'm saying
I
like,
disagree.
But like, you'd be there and you'd be 4 people, and they're all like, why are we even doing this?
That's every open mic, like
Yeah.
on
Oh,
the
yeah,
comedy
yeah.
scene
See
on
it?
like a Tuesday night, where people did not know comedy was happening.
That's not bad. That's not a bad crowd.
It's
I mean,
a nice ad for Pink Whitney. I'll say that.
Oh, that's a good point.
It's a nice ad for Pink Whitney. It is. Big week for Whit. Went viral on Twitter, and then you got this.
Wait, what happened, Whitney? What was it?
He tweeted out the picture of the whale capsizing that
Oh,
boat.
that's right,
Like
yeah.
a billion views.
10 million views. Oh man.
Yeah, now I got to retweet Clemmer.
Premiering now, yeah.
Nobody there.
Did we find out if Big Cat made it?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that he did not make it. I could be wrong.
I saw a tweet that Brandon even dropped out.
I'm the only Let's go, Brandon. I know it. I'm right behind you.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, I mean, that's what the tweet said. I don't know if it's actually true.
Poor Klemmer. Well, anyway, Rat Race, go watch it. Come back to the show if you want later or watch it now. It's premiering as we speak. You'd rather watch it in your home anyway, I think.
Yeah, you don't want to be encumbered by all those people that are there.
No, it's tough. It's tough. Also, that picture might have been taken before the thing started, right, Justin?
It might have been if they were, but if you see the TVs showing Rat Race.
Well, you should not. Whoever did this should not be. That's giving away state secrets.
That is true.
Huh.
I delete that.
You don't know what the other side of that photo looks like. It could be jam-packed in that
Crazy.
room, right?
Yep.
Well, they're probably centered around some TV,
right.
like really.
That's true.
Yep.
Like if you take a picture of Bruce, he's in London tonight. If you just take a picture of him, you won't
Right.
see the 70,000 people behind him. And you want to be far away because like it's you got to get that full Rat Race, Chris Klemmer's Rat Race experience.
To be fair, those views, you'd rather actually, he'd probably, like you said, get those downloads at home and views at home.
Definitely.
Doesn't help him out there.
No, certainly not.
I'm going to watch twice.
Jeez. So the store for men, Justin, get those shorts, Mills.com. Social Plaza brings you Chestnut Square, Chestnut Hill, and of course their newest location, the Burlington Mall. Tons of shorts. They have great summer clothes. Go over there and say, yeah, I'd like a couple of pair of shorts, not pairs of shorts, pair of shorts. And they'll help you out. I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Should bring the mixture over. Mick looks like
He doesn't like me anymore.
Mick looks like an idiot today.
Mick, I love you. I don't know what.
Mick, why are you wearing that outfit?
seen
It's
Mick
fucking
yet.
summer.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's Olympics, Big season coming up. I'm patriotic. I don't know. I get into this stuff.
What are you, Jeff D Lowe?
Hey, he's actually got me really into it. He's
I
been
saw
all
you
over it.
sucking him off on Twitter.
You give someone a compliment.
God, did you see that tweet?
Damned if you do.
Nobody
damned if
does
you don't.
better Olympic
The guy
coverage.
Jeff fucking gives you the schedule. Wow, this is basketball at 2:30. Congratulations, you can Google.
He's the only one that I'm
Picture
following.
like this
that's
John
talking about it.
Powers Jr.
Tomorrow's rugby day.
He's a good reporter, right?
If you have to follow anybody for anything in the world, follow Jeff D. Lowe in the Olympics. It's the most important thing in the world.
The versatile
Are
reporter.
you angling for something? There's always an angle with you.
No, I literally was
This is something
excited
you
about the
said
games.
was the most disgusting person on the planet.
I thought that day he was.
The Olympics
I'm
brings
excited.
everyone
Yeah,
together.
that's right.
Okay, it's a patriotic thing.
Jeff D Lowe is quickly becoming the go-to guy for all hashtag Paris 2024
It's quickly
Olympic
happening.
coverage.
Well,
He's been all
over it.
over these games and actually has me fired up.
Mick,
for
who's
them.
second on that list?
I don't know. I can't know
What the fucking idea what you're talking
I don't know anybody.
The only thing I don't like is when the Olympics are at a time. I just don't like when everything's spoiled.
Yeah. And they show it on tape delay later on.
Yeah, and then so what? It's
We're okay in France with this, right?
It's all like during the day, like in the morning.
some-
That's the thing.
Start
Like
times I've
so,
seen
like
okay.
track and field would be at like what?
Like 2 p.m.
Yeah, 3 p.m. here. It's tough. For
4
you, it's easy. But
It's 4 o'clock right now.
4 o'clock there.
Yes, in
Yeah,
Paris.
6 hours ahead.
Yes.
Yeah, that's tough.
Other than the dream team, what's your most memorable Olympic moment? I would imagine it's the dream team. I don't know if I'm right.
Yeah,
there.
for sure. Yeah. I have a bunch of NASCAR footage, like private stuff.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
I was gonna
good.
say Michael Phelps ripping a bong.
That's probably true. The most
Like Carl Lewis. Were you
Carl
on
Lewis is good. Yeah. Carl Lewis is good. Michael Johnson he's high. He's a
Oh boy. Throwing it back.
It's Ted. Top 10 Olympians of all time.
Oh,
Oh,
hey
here we
now.
go.
Number 10, Larry Nassar.
Fair.
Number 9, Bella Caroli. Number 8, Michael Johnson. Number 1, Larry Bird. Number 6, Mary Lou Retton.
Handicapped community.
Yep, that's right. Number 4, all the Paralympians out there, because we all watch just as much as the real Olympics.
Every single one?
Yep, everyone. Because when they announced the two of them together, I think good, because I'm going to watch the Paralympics just as much as the real Olympics. Right, Ted?
Absolutely. My hero, Oscar Pistorius.
Are you doing stand-up comedy at the stand-up comedy Paralympics or no?
No, they.
Is that a winter or summer one?
That's a summer one.
Summer one, okay. Number 5, Oscar Pistorius. Why would he do that? She was so beautiful. Like, what if she wasn't, Jerry? He would always do. She's so beautiful. Lakin Riley, just say it.
He's disabled in combat. What is he doing?
Why?
Actually,
What numbers are left?
It's a very good Jerry.
Good Jerry.
You have
Well,
number 7, number 3, and number 2 left.
Number 2, Trini Kuznarek, who did reporting on the Olympics. She was on the line. Remember, she was on the border between North and South Korea?
Right.
I remember that. Right after a big Mike Tirico pledge.
Oh, that was completely authentic.
Very authentic.
What's left? 3 and what?
7.
Just Summer Olympics.
Okay. Is that 3
No,
or
no,
7?
no, I'm saying I'm only doing Summer
Oh, okay.
Olympians, obviously.
Bob Costas had a tremendous fight with Pink Eye during that
Yeah, I
one
don't
night.
like his plastic surgery.
No, okay.
I don't like when men get plastic surgery.
Botox is not really plastic surgery.
Are you considering getting it?
Definitely. At some point I
How are you
will.
going to pay for that?
Find money.
Just be sucking dick and Lowell for
I
that
got,
money?
I got a plenty golf tournament with Mike Montante. You know.
Yeah, that scam is. Number 3, number 7, you said?
Yep.
No U.S. women's soccer people? Or?
Number 7 is that Brandy Chastain statue they had. You ever see that? The plaque they gave her?
For taking her shirt off?
No, the one that didn't look like her at all?
No.
You never seen that?
I don't think so, no.
Look up, Google Brandy Chastain plaque. Number 3.
Oh my God.
Randy
Unbelievable.
Chastain.
Is that unbelievable?
It's the most offensive thing I've ever
It's
seen.
unbelievable.
Like, you fight someone if that's like your wife or your daughter.
Is that unbelievable? It's like a pretty lady.
Looks like Mayor Menino.
It's crazy.
That's worse than the Klemmer picture.
Crazy.
Jesus Christ.
It's like the evil guy in Dune.
Number 3, Karch Karai. Great beach, great volleyball player.
Kind of Mr. Sellers.
Let me see.
That's like Ted's dad.
That's a little bit. I mean, that's like unbelievable. I don't even understand.
It's nice of them to give him a shrine.
It's like when Lionel Richie in that Hello video, the blind lady did the thing. Like, I don't understand who did that. I give her credit. She was a pretty good sport. I've been like, what the fuck?
Who was your number 3?
Karch Karai, the great volleyball player.
Oh, gotcha.
Great player. Yeah, so there you go. All right. What else? Oh, yeah. So you're looking forward to the Olympics, Mick?
Yeah, very much
You
so.
watch a lot of it, yeah?
Yeah.
You a Christian?
He's got a new girlfriend, so.
Oh, he does?
Yeah. Dipping into the Belichick field where he's going young.
12?
No.
How
She's,
old?
I think she's 24.
How old is Mick? I mean, how old is Christian?
Like 31.
That's
not bad.
But there's a gap, though, between that as far as, like, how you view the world and what you're up to. Like, he's
Christian has big thoughts
no,
on
but
the
he's
world.
an old 31, and I think she might be a young 24, so that's a...
He's as selfish sexually as in the basketball court?
I would think so, yeah. Yeah, I would think so.
That might be an issue, though.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But I'm already looking to
They'll
move
just be
out,
jumping around in bed and, like, doing flips. And,
Stick to the basics, Christian.
yeah. Yeah. So now you're the third man out.
Yeah, and it's getting very awkward around the house, so...
Oh, she's around
Third
a lot.
wheel.
Yeah, I find myself just going for drives now and stuff.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's...
You go to the basement by yourself?
Yeah, I actually went at Brother Al's house the other day. Went and hung out with him.
Wow.
Yeah.
This might be a good thing then.
Yeah, we've been bonding. We've hung out a couple times last week.
So Al's stock is up.
I would say so. He's got a big snake problem going on in his house. Not joking either. He's got snakes coming out of his ceiling.
Doesn't he have snakes already?
He has a snake, but not his snake. He has other snakes in his yard that are coming through his ceiling now. Like I walked down to his basement last night. There's snakes on the floor.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's disgusting. He's got to figure it out.
It's like with the kid.
That's what I said. I'm like, you're having a child, man. What are you doing?
He's going to strangle the kid.
It's what I said.
Why don't you go down the basement with the new girlfriend and talk about like young, like 24-year-old things?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. How old are you? Like 30, right?
Me?
Yeah.
29.
Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah,
What
no.
would you talk about with a 24-year-old?
I have a 17-year-old kid. I mean, you know.
That's true.
Well, I had lunch with Coleman, so.
That's true. Yeah, how was that?
So I did want to bring this up just because, obviously with everything going on.
Please.
It didn't surprise me too much that Coleman.
Where do you
doesn't-
get those jeans?
these jeans?
That's what I was wondering
so
the other
I buy
day.
normal people jeans and get them hemmed at a
All
place
your
at a
clothes
tailor.
all your clothes are like that?
Not all my clothes, just my pants.
You go to, like, Gap
I got
Kids or
like
something,
the,
or?
the girthy kind of waist still, so I have like normal people like hips, I guess, and then
It's like
it
the
just
pregnant
stopped
jeans
growing.
almost, or?
No, I buy men's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I met your fiance.
Yes.
By the way, Ted is getting married.
He is. Congratulations, Ted. I didn't hear
Breaking
that.
news.
Really?
Who didn't know? Did anybody actually find out because of that or no?
I really don't think so. But what was pretty funny about it is all of a sudden I just start getting like blown up.
Congratulations.
I'm
an asshole. I apologize multiple times.
Moron.
Now, I do have some breaking news potentially on Ted's nuptials.
Oh, okay. By the way, I met Ted's fiance at the basketball game.
You hugged her.
I hugged her. Is that okay or no?
She did not know how rare that is.
Is that post-concussion? Post-concussion hug?
It might have been. Well, I want to give her.
It was pre.
I want to give her the, first rights as a guest on the show. Ted knows that. Ted understands.
Prima nocte.
That was
Was it over the line?
No. Okay. I mean, it's yours.
Wow. Write that down.
Not what I meant.
I get your point. I get your. Mutter report it first.
I will. I'll report this.
Good. Nuptial news.
I don't want to break some news here, but Ted and the future Mrs. Sellers might be looking at a wedding location on Saturday.
Yes. We're going to go to visit a venue on Saturday.
Heard it here first.
Is that really news?
Yes, it's breaking news on Ted's
wedding.
He tried to
They're
fish
getting
around.
married. I mean, that's when is? Do we have a wedding date sort of idea?
If we like this venue, it'll be next fall, so 2025 fall.
Next fall, God, we have to do a live show from that wedding.
That's right.
We've never done that before.
Mut can host.
I would love to.
That would be great.
Do the emceeing for
Bussing
that?
tables.
I'll bartend.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
You're offering your bartending services.
Sure. Yeah, if Ted needs it. Absolutely.
You hear that, Ted?
I do. I did.
Wow. You're hiring
I mean, I don't want to get into that
no.
whole financial thing.
Yeah, that's right, Ted. Stay away from it.
And then you got to value him as a bartender.
That's right.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Ted's getting a gift from me. If you spoil someone's wedding publicly, you have to get them a gift. That's the rule.
So a recycled Craig Carton.
I hope it's a jockey costume.
What's that?
Yeah, a recycled Craig Carton book is not a
Target gift card.
Yeah, that's right.
Can't go wrong with a Target gift card.
You really can. Everything's there.
That's a winning gift.
Yeah.
Coleman.
Yeah, so I went to lunch with Coleman in between here and the
you
basketball
over there?
game. Went right up the street to Halfway Cafe. Had a nice lunch.
Yeah.
Very good conversation.
Nice guy.
And then about 2 hours into it, he looks at me and he goes, "All right, I'm just gonna run home real quick." And he had already described to me that he lives like right up the street. So
0.3 of a mile, Justin. Right?
It's very
That way.
yes.
So even less. 0.28.
Yeah, so he goes, "If you're cool just staying here, I'll be right back. I just got to grab my basketball stuff and, everything that we need for the game." Because when he comes
This is
back...
a 2-hour lunch, you said?
I was confused by that too.
Yeah, I mean, because, we had a lot of time to kill in the afternoon.
Well, that's true. It's a
and,
weird... yeah,
we didn't have to be at Belmont High until, 6?
Right. Yeah.
5.
Yeah, 5, so...
Well, for Coleman, 6, yeah.
But it was only 1:30 when we left here, or 2 o'clock, so we still had a couple hours to kill. So regardless, we're at lunch.
Yeah.
I'm up in the bar seat.
Yeah.
And he looks at me and he's like, "Do you need your chair or anything before I leave?" And I'm under the impression that this is going to be a 15-minute, I'll be right back. So my chair was slightly around the corner of the bar, and I was just like, "No, I'm good."
So what time is this? Were you saying let's
Probably
just say it's 2 o'clock.
3:30.
Jesus.
That he goes
2-hour
to
lunch,
leave.
1:30 to 3:30.
Coleman
Yeah.
consuming the alcohol during this?
No, neither of us did. Okay. So, but I was just like, "Yeah, I mean, no problem. If you said you'll be right back, that's fine." So he leaves.
Leaves at 3:30.
Leaves at 3:30. The next thing I know, it is 4:50.
Oh, my
And I am still sitting at the bar.
Really? That is bad.
And this guy next to me is in a full-on fight with the bartender about how he can't pay his bill. And the ATM's not working, and I'm just sitting there stranded, looking around, what is happening?
What the fuck?
We cashed out, and he was very gracious. He paid, wouldn't let me pay, whatever. But the lady cashed us out before he left, so I felt weird ordering another iced tea or whatever. And now since we cashed out, she's just ignoring my existence, kind of what
Right,
the hell
who
is this
cares,
kid
yeah.
doing here?
Why is he still here?
Hour and a half?
Yeah, this guy climbs over my chair to put an order in and everything.
All right, Josh. So door to door, let's say Coleman leaves Ted at 3:30, goes to his apartment, gets his basketball stuff, comes back. How long would that take if he doesn't do anything else?
5 minutes.
Really?
I could drive to his apartment and back, and I would bet my life less than 10 minutes.
What the fuck?
Jesus. That's really... Did you say anything to him or no?
Well, no. I mean, I was he was driving me around places, and we had a good conversation at lunch, whatever. So I didn't want to
What did he do for an hour and 20 minutes?
You needed a nap.
But I honestly think like he's just one of those people that has no concept of time or what your time means to like somebody else either.
Time blindness, it's a thing.
Yeah, like I
That's
think
bad though. That's bad.
I think in his head is just like a dashboard hula person, just like going around.
It's not bad. It's just an asshole move.
Yeah, I don't.
There's no defense. That's worse than Can't Be Late to me. He was awake. He knew what he was doing and left at the bar by himself for an hour 20 minutes.
It's crazy. What do you want me to say?
What did he apologize when he came back and said sorry it took so long?
I just asked him that dumb.
Yeah.
I said 30 seconds ago.
I don't think you asked it that way. Maybe you did.
I said, what did he say when he came back?
Sorry.
He just said, "You ready?"
You're the asshole.
I was like, "Yes."
What do you think he was
I am.
doing, Justin?
Probably showered.
Okay, that's
Probably
6
shit.
minutes.
I was about to say,
Shit.
just get dumb.
12 minutes.
Play
Shit,
basketball.
showered.
Did he take a nap? Did he play a video game?
That's
Ooh,
tough.
did our guy have
That'd
the
be
charts for
painful.
that?
Oh, Jimmy.
I don't know.
What date was that, Ted? That
That would have been the 27th of June.
was a month ago, yeah.
Yeah.
3:48. He's logged in.
How do you know that?
What?
It was the 27th of June.
Because that was the day I called the game.
Oh, I know, Ted. Why you remember that? I mean, so it was, I don't mean to say it was not
Well,
a
'cause
big
I-
moment in history.
Well,
of
I had
time.
to make sure I was off from work, so I just remember
Gotcha.
requesting that day.
June
as,
27th
like,
was a Thursday.
Yeah.
Confirmed. This poor guy, by the way, fucking handicapped.
Yeah, just leaves him hung
It's
up
like
to
he just
dry.
go for a walk for a half hour.
Unbelievable.
And he's not drinking or anything because he's nervous about
Well, that
calling
was the
the game
thing.
that
Like,
night.
if it was a regular like bar hangout, I'd be like, "Yeah, I'll have
Have a
another
beer
beer
or
or
something,
whatever."
and-
But I didn't want
Was there
to.
anything on
be on your
TV?
game?
Was there any golf or anything on TV at least?
There was golf, but it was like a Thursday,
That's
and
what
it
I'm
was
saying.
not a major.
Thursday,
and
Thursday afternoon.
Is that around one of the Travelers, maybe?
I watched like some
My bad.
random horse racing, but it wasn't even Saratoga yet.
Of course, yeah. Well, naturally. Jesus.
I basically just sat on like doing the scroll thing at the.
Hoping your phone does not die between.
What's your take on that, Mick? You're a time guy, obviously, going after Justin.
I would never make anybody wait on me for more than 15 minutes. I would feel terrible about it. So
Mick, you were also late to the Foxborough concert thing that we had.
yeah, Justin and I sent you a text that day. I said I'm going to eat with my family and I'll meet you at the bar. I mean, listen, I'm not. I have anxiety about making people wait on me. I hate it. It makes me feel terrible. I'll never do that.
So that's the same thing I did when I said, "Hey, I'm going to be here at 7:15."
Yeah, I think it's a little different for a show, but yeah, all right.
That's weird, Justin. You would view that concert more important than the show. Interesting. Okay, that's fine.
How do you come to that conclusion?
Do you think did you get the same thing there, Mud, or not?
I definitely thought.
Oh, it's weird. Two random
Party.
people had the same conclusion as the Mick.
I've never been late for a show.
Maybe just phrase it inelegantly.
I'm sorry, I was late for a show once,
That's fine. Don't worry.
January
about
4th.
it. Don't worry about it. Jesus, that's bad though. That is bad. Did he fall asleep? That's what I want to know.
I think he
Probably
played
took a
video
little nap.
games.
I think he just didn't care to think that someone was waiting on him.
That's worse.
Yeah,
That's
just kind of
way
like
worse.
wheeling around the kitchen, getting a snack, hanging out.
Was he
like-
watching TV?
Yeah.
He just ate though. He'd have to eat. He just
Yeah,
had lunch with Ted.
Yeah, he
for
caught
2
30 minutes of
hours.
Sports Center. You know what I mean? He just hung out on the couch for a bit.
He fired up that PlayStation.
What was the
Weekend.
conversation with Coleman like for those 2 hours?
I talked a lot about. I wanted the mushroom story, so
okay, you got
of
that,
when
yeah,
he,
yeah.
so I got that, and just a bunch of random stuff of.
This guy's gonna be back in like 4 days.
I'll say it. It's on my list
2
today.
days.
I miss him. I miss Coleman.
2 days. What do you
Isn't
mean?
his suspension?
No, I'm not gonna see him Saturday. But yeah. Why am I supposed to? Am I gonna see him Saturday?
No.
Oh, okay.
Is
You
he
miss
allowed
Coleman?
to create content
I
over
do.
the weekend?
I miss Coleman.
What do you miss about him? I actually don't at all. That sounds bad. I don't.
I miss, well, a couple things. I miss his terrible Barstool stories,
Yep.
which grind the show to a halt.
You have different stories how the crowd show the hall. Like this one.
No, I actually thought of 3 actual reasons why I do miss. I miss the Jimmy Jimmy goes silent when Coleman's not here, and Jimmy has been a huge part of the content of the show.
Hey, Jimmy's in trouble if Coleman loses his job.
Yeah, I think Minifan of the year
He's
is
go
out
back
the
to being
window.
Ziggy Robinson full time.
Are we confirming that's him?
Oh, it's definitely him.
Oh, I had no clue.
Almost 98%.
I think it's a Robinson. I don't know if it's Ziggy.
I think it's Steve.
You think no? Fucking Steve's too
Steve
big.
just doesn't,
Actual
Steve just doesn't
work.
care enough.
All right.
I've heard you say that's your theory.
I think somebody could be feeding Steve this information, just based off the
Steve
writing.
would just tweet it from his own account.
That is.
He did tweet that LinkedIn thing from his own account.
That's
this
true.
Past week.
He's being wacky there. That's
Yeah, I thought that was real for a second.
So did I. What else, guys?
So I did some.
Terrible Coleman thing right there.
I miss him. He's a fun part of the show.
What's going on Mutstack today? Speaking of terrible.
Today? Nothing. We publish on Friday.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tomorrow.
Yes.
Sorry, tomorrow. What do we got tomorrow?
Obviously
we
this-
publish on Fridays.
No, we publish.
We?
on
Who's we? I'm saying.
big.
my team. My
Who's
team
on your
and I.
team?
Myself,
Yeah.
me,
Carter?
The computer.
The scarecrow.
Yeah, Carter was the reason I got that Tiger Woods thing wrong. Carter was supposed to proofread that. That was not
That's
a good
bad.
look.
Boy, it doesn't skip it.
Why were you so critical? I enjoyed Mutstack last week. You were very critical of it, saying it was trash.
No, I did not say that.
You ripped it multiple times since then. Oh, but we just shut it down. Just don't publish then.
Well, I always feel that way.
Oh, well, so it's consistent.
Well, that was a horrifically bad mistake.
I
If you're a big
doubled the
sports
amount of
fan,
wins.
That's a bad, but like that's bad. That's
You don't make mistakes in this show?
Not like that.
Okay, I will go back and I'll try to find. Well,
About
maybe you don't make mistakes. Other normal people make mistakes all the time.
Yeah,
that was
it
a
happens.
mistake.
Okay.
Mutstack tomorrow for sure going to dedicate some time to the new Patriots preseason booth.
What's going on there?
They made a big chip. Bob Sochi out for the television.
What?
Wow.
Sochi out.
Wow.
Zolak is hosting the McCourty twins on the two local TV broadcasts.
I called for this stuff years ago. Remember, Finn was critical.
Yes, and now
I said I want to be more, which obviously is all because of the Mannings.
Yep.
I mean, that's not a bad idea. The McCourtys are drips.
And Zoe is great, but you've heard Zoe for 10 years on the radio and TV. He's not a host. He can't like pass the baton around.
No, but if your concern is nobody cares about the actual game,
they don't. They should be a talk show.
I mean, the only thing that matters in Patriots preseason games is May. That's it. For the average fan.
Legit, yes.
So other than that, nobody gives a shit in the third quarter of a preseason game.
No, that's why this makes sense. I just wonder, is he going to be able to keep it together?
Is he the right guy to
3.5,
do
4
that?
hours? He should be on it, but like my point's going to be like I would put Bertrand in that host role. Let him be a talk show host and have the two McCourtys sitting somewhere else and let Zoe be the second guy. He's not a host.
That's a good idea. And whichever McCourty is worse, Bertrand can eat him.
I don't think that's
like that's a good competition. No,
I hadn't thought about. I may
He lost a lot of weight.
that tomorrow.
He
I'll give
definitely
you-
has.
Yeah, he looks good.
Lost a shit ton of weight.
I like Bertrand. He's a good guy.
He's in on the joke. He's okay.
Oh, totally. He's a good guy. I actually like all those guys over there. Now that Shirley's gone.
Is that like an alternate
Even
broadcast?
Tony, I like.
No, that's gonna be the broadcast.
Really?
Yeah. Zoe is the host, the two McCourtys, and then Brian Hoyer back in that Bob's Discount Furniture Studios.
So she must have took that hard.
I assume he's
back
gonna
to-
do
back to the
radio.
basement.
He'll do radio for a couple of games now, I guess.
A little more time to scout.
With who?
You know what? That's a good question. I'll try to find that out.
Ted
today.
Johnson or some drip probably?
No, Ted left. Ted's now at 100%.
That's right, he's
He
a
left
Rick.
with shirt leave.
He's
What
doing
loser
fart
will
jokes.
get? What loser will get the fill-in radio analyst job?
Can I make my guess?
Am I looking at them or no?
Oh, it'd be awesome.
Bob, right here on third down is a big spot for me. I think it'll be Matt Chatham.
Oh yeah,
He's done some stuff with Crafts Productions before.
he's very smart.
He's
broadcaster.
terrible.
Total asshole too.
Asshole.
Total
asshole.
Oh, you had the same experience?
The experience I had was you'd be sitting next to him, and when football came up, you'd be like, "Yeah, it's 4 down. You get 4 downs to get 10 yards for a first down." Well, actually, Mike,
Yeah, it's actually.
you got to think of the first down as being most important, and he would just
He doesn't
want his football
understand.
knowledge over.
He doesn't understand he's limited himself so much by being that kind of asshole.
Totally agree.
But
yes.
whatever. Okay, there you go.
Did you
That's
say
part of
Mayo
my
was an
thing.
asshole, or did you say you liked him?
He was always nice to me. I only met him 2 or 3 times at Comcast. He was doing the thing with Karin.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, I think he's being a little
Super
too nice right
nice.
now with the media. This whole
So
hey,
do I, but you know-
hi
but-
friends,
but
how
you
we
know what?
doing?
If the kid's good, the quarterback's good, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I agree.
Everyone will say, "Oh, that's the way to do it." Now, if he sucks, they'll be like, "Oh, he's too nice." That's all that matters. Is the players are good. I don't know if Cousin Christian's talking to his girlfriend about that.
I don't know. In-depth conversations.
Do you like her or no?
Yeah, I don't really. She's quiet, so I mean, I don't have anything bad to say.
She
About
doesn't know
her.
how to speak yet.
That's right. She's still,
No, it's
still
that
figuring
age.
it out. She's quiet and she's like earthy, you know. She's a little like hippie.
Really?
Like a 2024
I would
hippie.
see Christian doing that.
Neither would I, but he's he seems happy.
He's not earthy hippie.
No, he's a little more high strung.
Yeah. He's like tatted up, right?
Yeah. He's new to the tattoo game, but
He's a badass,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
right. Yeah. He's got
Dribbles
the,
between his legs. He's
shows
that
the
kind
forearms off. You know,
Yeah.
he likes to do that.
Christian, no one's around you. Why are you fucking jumping up?
Slate it
and
off the
fucking
glass,
lay it
man.
in,
Yeah,
asshole.
Come on.
I'm so mad I missed that practice.
That's why I didn't. I heard some of their show there. He's right. That ball hog stuff is why I did not reach out to him when I was down the Cape with Harry.
That hurt
I
him.
want to do a Christian day.
That really hurt. It bothered him.
And Pirates go.
Now I went to school with his girlfriend. So I mean, it would have been a good chance to catch up. What else, Jess?
So I did some research into the Aaron Hernandez TV show coming out. Let's
go.
Your character is in one episode. Mm-hmm. Episode 10. Do you know the title of that episode?
Oh God,
The noose.
don't tell me yet. We are doing a live. The only problem with a live screening in the movie theater is it'll be out all day at that point, right?
I don't think
Oh,
so.
are they doing? Is it a full dump of these episodes, or is
No,
it going to
'cause
be
it-
week by week?
No, but I'm saying the time of day they dump it, it'll be midnight.
You do a midnight release?
Even if it's once a week. You know what I mean?
I don't think like nowadays, like a lot of like the Star Wars show that.
I know, but Netflix is different though. Netflix.
This is Hulu.
Oh, it is Hulu.
Yes, this is FX and Hulu.
Well, then they would not dump it. It'd be live, like 8 o'clock at night.
Then we're doing it live. We're doing them.
And you know what
Good.
episode it is too.
That's what
You
I'm
know
saying. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead,
So
Justin.
November 12th is when episode. So it's the final episode.
We're doing a live. We're doing a live screening at some theater that night.
The final episode. Episode 10.
Don't. Yeah, the title.
What was something Michelle McPhee said? Like what? Like,
She's not in the cast.
really?
She is. Somebody tweeted me a picture of the actress playing her. You know, I did not see listed
Jerry.
Yeah, he's not on there.
Oh yes, here she is. Cicely Rockmore.
It's a hot name.
Oh, what's the name of the episode?
Who killed Aaron Hernandez? Oh no! The answer might be in this room with us.
Shirts.
Get the shirts.
Print them.
Oh no.
They're gonna do that thing where you hear Kirk angrily talking about him being like gay on the radio, and him just alone in his cell,
Definitely looking up.
just like tying the bed sheet
I'm
around.
telling you, the guy in the room next to him is gonna be like, "Hey, you like it in the ass, man?
You hear what they said on the radio?
Yeah, you're gay."
You hear what Kirk Minihane said?
Yeah.
He says you're a wide receiver.
So wait, so Jerry is Jerry listed yet on there?
No.
It's like is some other radio hosts, say like radio host A or B, like one?
No.
So is there a chance they combine you and Jerry's characters together? So the young guy
Morph us?
looks like you, but you talk like Jerry. Michelle, what are you hearing?
These are the. There's Aaron Hernandez.
Yep.
Tim Tebow's in this episode.
Oh, good.
Patrick Hagan.
Okay.
Terry Hernandez.
Okay.
Prison.
That's the mom, right?
Prison. Yes. Prison van driver. Videographer.
Oh, maybe he's listening to the radio in the prison van and Hernandez is in it. He's an EI fan.
He's getting transported.
Oh, Jesus.
Grieving relative number 4.
Oh no.
Kirk Minihane.
Yes.
You're listed number 4.
That's not bad.
Number 8. I'm sorry.
That's not bad.
J Dog. I don't know what that is. That might be. Oh, J Dog might be.
Might be the bunkmate.
Yeah. Buddy. Is the lover?
Court bailiff. Dr. Ann McKee.
That's
woman
the
from,
Amalu.
Harvard,
Yeah.
yeah.
The Whiskey.
Tanya Singleton.
That's the.
Girlfriend, right?
That's a cousin.
Oh.
Yeah. I think died.
George Leontire.
That is.
Officer Bree.
Okay.
Michelle McPhee.
Yep.
Inmate. Grieving relative number 3. And Seedy.
No Jerry Callahan. Jerry. He's gonna be pissed. Oh, God, that's gonna make it like I killed this guy.
Oh,
Fucking fantastic.
That may be the thing that gets him to reach back out to you, kind of check in.
Jerry?
Yeah.
I don't think so. No. That's been a big year and a half.
That could be it.
Maybe. But yeah, sorry. So November 12th, we'll keep an eye on that.
November 12th.
What day of the week is that? Just
It is a Wednesday.
Oh, sweet.
Unfortunately, it's not going to be like a massive hit because it's on Hulu. And it's not going to be. If it was on Netflix, I think it'd be way bigger. You know, those shows are limited. No, they never. Break
I didn't
out
watch
really.
The Bear first because it was on Hulu.
Yeah, they don't, I mean, it'd be great if it did though. Let's root for that. Just what I need.
Who killed Aaron Hernandez? Kirk Minihane. How it's gonna fucking end.
I really hope your
They're probably
character
gonna
is
show
the
me
last
with like a. They're
voice.
probably show me like a fucking. Probably literally make it look like I killed the guy. Come on, like I broke into his fucking.
One
At
tear
night,
going
just-
down his face.
I broke it. Like I broke into the cell at night and fucking hung the guy myself. That's how the series ends. Oh jeez.
Just Kirk. Nobody will miss him when he's gone.
He was a murderer.
They're gonna play up the
They give him a
he was
Jerry voice.
So Michelle, you telling me he's a homo? Just some
He's a
terrible
tight end.
Oh Jesus. All right. Well, yeah, we'll see. What else? Oh God.
We had some main wire protest sound. If you wanted to hear that, Steve was
Sure.
checking out a
Big Steve. getting it
Palestine
done.
The
protest.
Hamas kitties.
Big news. Steve Kerr supporting Kamala Harris.
Oh, there you go.
That should get it done for.
Biggest fans.
I'm not going to bother myself talking to you because actually you're a bunch of right-wing assholes.
Most of them we think were probably on buses down to DC for the bigger protest. Looks like maybe 8 or 9 people turned out in Augusta. Not a lot of people who wanted to talk. They're here for attention, but they don't want it from us.
You want to do an interview?
Last chance there. You look like you got something to say, something poignant. No? We're the only media outlet that appears to be covering them. Curiously, there's a woman here wearing a shirt that says, from the river to the sea, Palestine will...
The weird affect on the weird main affect on his voice there.
The weirdest part is the video. He doesn't look like Steve in the video.
No, he didn't at all.
Yeah, it's weird. I noticed that in the picture.
Looks like he was like wearing makeup and like
what's
filter
going on?
it maybe or something.
Was he filtered?
He's a different man now.
He is. I think we might have lost him, Justin.
I think we might have lost him in this world a while ago.
Yeah, but just in general, like, did you get the sense the other day that he was all right or no?
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah,
but like I think he's definitely moved on.
For sure. But I think he'd tell you that, right?
Yeah, 100%. Like, I mean, he came in here he was like almost upset that he was back here.
I didn't really understand that. He said he wanted to produce. What was he going to do?
I thought he was joking. That he actually seriously mad.
I don't.
He like fucked up the mic.
Is it broken?
Like if you just touch it now, like.
Yeah, it does a weird sound.
Send him a bill.
Jesus Christ. What else?
So with the Olympics starting, you tweeted out the Shirley Leung story.
Unbelievable moron.
How great Boston would be.
Stupidest fucking person ever lived. I saw another Globe person who was getting killed for it too. Some woman was doing
Put
it.
those terrible pictures up of what the mock
what it
would look like.
Why are we even pretending? Why are we? Let me talk about BetterHelp first, and we'll talk about that. The show is sponsored by BetterHelp. You go to betterhelp.com/Kirk10, betterhelp.com/Kirk10, Kirk10 today to get 10% off your first month online therapy. Give BetterHelp a try. Totally online. Get matched up. Talk things out. Hopefully it'll work out with the therapist. If it doesn't, you just move on. If you're listening right now, you're not feeling great today, you go traditional therapy, you're not going to see somebody for weeks. You do BetterHelp, you get somebody by this afternoon, by late this morning. Get somebody within the hour if you need to really talk to somebody. Like I said, you fill out that questionnaire, you get matched right away. There's no additional charge for switching therapists. Stop comparing, and start focusing with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/Kirk10 today. 10% off your first month. betterhelp.com/Kirk10. We thank BetterHelp as always. So yeah, I started the charge against the Olympics in Boston. It's a fact. I mean, I did 10 years ago. It's just a fact. We got the ball rolling, ended it from happening. Definitely the morning show. Everyone else was following in line like it was a great thing. I bet you and Lou were doing that. USA, two morons.
Lou.
Yeah.
Lou.
Exactly.
Think about this. Think about Lou. New stadiums. Lou.
Velodrome,
Lou.
And anybody who's ever lived here knows what a disaster it would be. The idea that Shirley was like, boy, imagine we'd have all these things done by now. And you're a fucking retard. None of this would have gotten done. None of it. It would be people. First of all, people would be in prison for this. They'd be fucking,
stealing money.
Oh my God. Right, Nothing would be built. Everything would be moved. It'd be a fucking disaster. You can't go anywhere now. Whatchamacallit's closed for the next month. In Boston.
The summer tunnel.
Yeah, it's fucking closed.
They're going to close it every year, too.
Yeah, they have to. Like, they can't. Boston is an old, small city. It doesn't work for the Olympics. The Olympics are built for places like, Jerry says he's right. They're like dictators. Like, they turned Sochi into like they turned it from a summer place into a winter place. They just fucking shot all the gay people, shot all the dogs, and fucking clear the place out. That's how the Olympics work. That's how it works. Paris, we'll see. I guess it'll be a good city for it. I don't know. But like Salt Lake City's getting the Winter Olympics. Perfect. Great. No one lives there basically.
Tons of space.
Yeah. Wide open. You can't move. Go on the highway right. It's 10:42 right now. I guarantee you if you're on 95 right now, it's fucking traffic.
Yeah, 100%.
If you're on Route 3 right now, it's traffic.
All day.
The worst spot in America, in the world, it's worse than Kuwait, worse than anywhere, is where 95 and 93 merge in Woburn. Do you know where that is?
I drive it every day.
Where my 95 and 93 merge in Woburn? You go up there?
I go to the 95-93 split.
Maybe a different one. But
when you take that, it's a tight right where you're trying to get.
And
on
then you got to go around. They go,
Yes.
Or how about like up by Braintree, the split, the Route 3,
The South Bay
it's the
shopping
worst.
club? Yeah.
I fucking go in the basketball. It doesn't matter. Saturday afternoon in the winter, it's packed. Like imagine just going into Boston today to go to the fucking. Nothing would be done. And by the way, that's just the beginning. That's the good. I'm giving you the good side. Once it's over, and they've cost you money. Like look at Athens now. Look at they bankrupt cities. What the fuck are you gonna do with these fucking places that you've built in Massachusetts? They just sit there. Disaster. I never get why people want it. I get why like the contractors want it. Of course, they're whores. I don't blame them. They're trying to make a living. They're trying to make money, so they're trying to build stuff. But like, why the reporters want it? Nobody wants it. I'd have been fucking gone for 3 weeks if
Well,
they
the
had
politicians
office
want it because they were going to get paid too.
Of course,
they get greased to say.
You would
yes
have
to this.
people, as always. The IOC is the absolute scam, corrupt organization. You would literally have people go to jail over this, no question.
Wasn't this Marty Walsh's thing? Wasn't
Yeah,
he
of
like big on
course.
that?
He wanted
great-
that. And
yeah.
he wanted the F1 racing
Yeah,
too. That
right.
thankfully that did not happen.
And by the way, I remember we went over this when this happened. They had all the rules. They have to shut down like lanes on the highway for officials and athletes and everyone to go through.
Yeah.
So just on a Friday, just cruising around Boston, like, oh great, heading into 93. Oh, we got to stop for a while because fucking Diana Taurasi has to fucking go.
That's actually worth it.
Or Simone Biles, terrific, wonderful. Oh great, I got to make sure that fucking whoever is going through. Justin Rose. That's like, what the fuck? By the way, they were going to do was the boxing was being Lowell?
I
They were going to do shooting in Bill Ricca.
I know. I did think I could rent out my house. That was the one benefit. I'm like, well, I can probably get some money.
Probably. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's what everybody would have done. They would just got these people who think people are stuck around for it. Where are they in the opening ceremonies? Where? In Foxborough?
Beautiful spot.
Foxborough, Providence.
Somewhere you have where in Providence you get 70,000 people.
They would have built. They would have built a new facility.
Great. Then what?
Right.
For what?
Then what happens when it's over?
Maybe that's the new. I have no idea, but it's the new Patriots.
So they're going to build the Patriots a new facility.
Sure, I guess as part of it.
Who's
Give
paying
Bob
for
Kraft
that?
a stadium. By the way, we would be paying.
Yeah,
for
right.
it.
It's crazy. It's Shirley who lives in the dream world because she's an idiot.
Paris is hosting this year's Summer Games, which is expected to draw thousands of athletes and millions of spectators and generate as much as $12 billion in economic spending.
Sure. Oh, I bet. So, great, wonderful. Like, you want to have the Olympics, keep it away from me. And by the way, everyone I talked to at the time, this was like 10 years ago when this started. I remember because I was on the morning show that long. And I remember seeing everyone's like, we don't want it here. Nobody wants it here. No real people want it there. Who wants it there?
Makes the media feel powerful.
I guess.
Weren't they trying to do the Winter Olympics here too for a little while? And they're going to use like.
I can almost
Yes,
live
the ski slopes up in yes, remember that.
I can almost live with that because it's smaller.
Right.
It's just not as big a scale as a Summer Olympics. Summer Olympics, you have to although you have to build a stadium for it.
It's true.
So I don't know. Well, you're an Olympic guy, Mick. Would you want it here? You live in the Cape.
I mean, it would be a disaster. Yeah, it would be a disaster. But like the World Cup's coming here, and I'm excited for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
you don't have to build anything for that.
No,
right?
you don't. Exactly.
games.
There's no like.
What?
It's just like one or two
You're spreading
games,
all over the
though.
place, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So it's just going to be like a weekend that it's in Foxborough.
Is there a rumor of a new Celtics arena getting built with these new owners?
I'm sure they'll want that.
Where would you put that?
We were talking about
Seaport.
somebody the other day, maybe, but that's already being built like crazy.
They just built that awesome practice facility in Brighton.
By
But I don't think they can big. I don't think
there's
they can make
room there
stadium
for a
out of
big-
that.
for a
No,
big-
it's all packed
It's like
down there.
boxed
yeah.
in.
Yeah,
That's where we used to be.
yeah, right across from Guest Street. Yeah.
I saw Everett, the casino.
There's plenty of room
over that
at
way.
whatchamacallit? The restaurant there across the street. It's parking and room.
Oh, the Stockyard.
Stockyard. You just do it there.
It's a great place to meet because there's always parking.
Plenty of parking.
There sure is. The biggest parking lot in Boston.
It is that place. That place has to be mobbed up, right?
I
Or
assume
something.
so. I still like it. It's
The
old
food's
school. You
pretty
walk
good.
in.
Oh, I like
food's
it.
excellent.
The waitresses are old. They call you hun.
Yeah, you feel
They
like
give
there's
you those
someone
breads.
smoking in one of those back rooms there.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Someone's smoking in one of those back rooms.
Yeah, Jerry loved that place. But yeah,
Power deals happen.
But I would want no part of the Olympics.
what I believe 9 years ago today remains true. Preparing for the games would have forced us to confront and resolve our biggest challenges, fixing the tea and building houses, all by the time the world descended.
I know.
on
Shirley's so dumb. Her premise is the headline is Boston didn't get to host the Summer Olympics. At least the tea is all fixed, right? Like, but that's the point. It wouldn't have got done either way. Then you're really
It would
fucked.
be a laughing stock as a city.
Yeah,
You have
it's-
all these journalists in here saying how bad it is to get around. Let them do that about Paris. That's fine with me.
Just try and get from Logan to Boston. It's a fucking nightmare. Now the summer's closed.
When I flew to Vegas, we literally parked at South Station and then Ubered over to Logan.
You don't want any part of it.
Just to avoid that whole thing.
I would rather fly to Manchester if I could.
Yeah, I think most
It's
people
easy.
do.
Yeah,
Airport.
but
Flying out of Providence is great.
Yeah, way easier. I don't even yeah, anybody who wants the Olympics is a fool. I mean, I get it. Like I get the money, I get it, but it's crazy. But Shirley's, it doesn't live in real life.
Well, by the way, bad luck for Jeff D Lowe, Olympic guy, not having a take on this. He's mixed
What do you
Olympic
mean?
guy.
Why you look like you're reaching the bash Jeff twice today?
No,
What's
I'm just
going-
saying he's our
Did you
Olympic
notice
guy.
that?
Yeah, I took
That's
note of that.
twice. What's
Trying to
going on?
generate. I missed Jeff calling the show. I thought Olympic conversation might
Well,
get
he's
him
not,
involved.
but he's not.
That's his thing.
Part of
Mick said it's his
Olympics.
thing. He's
Well,
locked
he
in.
likes to talk about the Olympics, not venues.
Well,
maybe.
that's a kind of Olympic topic, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess. You're right. What else?
So there's talk that Kamala Harris has picked her VP, the Shapiro person, and Jerry had a tweet that I'm sure he's never going to go back on. He goes, he's smart, young, articulate, and bright, but he's Jewish. The squad and the rest of the Hamas caucus and the Democrat Party will not be happy.
Yeah, that's a big thing. That's the Democrats are anti-Jew, is what is everyone's saying now.
Bad day, Steve Robinson. He swore the other day would not be Shapiro.
Really?
Yeah.
Oof, he's an expert too. Yeah. It's official Shapiro or no?
Well, that's like the rumors are going around. So I'm sure in a month Jerry will say, Kamala's the worst, but her VP
very smart guy.
Is smart, young, articulate, bright.
No question.
I haven't heard
a word from Jerry yet.
He didn't do a show yesterday.
I think he's vacationing. This is sad.
Oh, he is?
He had a picture. On this show, I have a bad track record of seeing something on Twitter and then saying it out loud. But was he in Denmark? I feel like he tweeted a picture of a rainbow.
Oh, is that right?
Denmark.
Oh, maybe
he's on
traveling.
vacation or something.
Yeah, maybe.
That was a DM.
Shit, where I was.
He might. Maybe. Who the hell knows? All right. What else?
Did you see any of this Pete Rose documentary? You got interested?
I actually watched the first half hour of the first episode.
What'd you think?
It was fine.
Yeah.
I don't know how critical it's going to be. I'm not quite sure. It's 4 episodes.
It just seems like he's doing the same thing over and over and over
that's the
again.
thing.
Right?
That's kind of my take on it. Like, it's good footage and everything, but
yeah.
Nice compliment for Joe DiMaggio during this documentary.
Oh, his penis size?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did he say it with Francesa one time? He went on with Francesa
Yeah,
and
that's what
said
he
Told the
said.
story. Yeah, the Vietnam shower story or whatever. Yeah. Do we need 4 hours
Pulled the
of that?
chain, and the guy underneath took a shower. I gave Joe DiMaggio a shower. Now, the best way to describe Joe DiMaggio is he was a penis with a man hanging from it.
I always get to laugh when he does that at those conventions. Did you hear Deshaun Foster yesterday?
So it's one of those things I kept seeing the clip and I never bothered to watch.
The UCLA coach?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the sound if you want
Was
to
it
play.
bad?
He's his introduction, right?
I got it right here.
Yeah.
This is, the UCLA is going to the Big Ten. This was his
Bergen,
first presser. Yeah.
I'm happy to be here. Glad to be a part of this great conference. Finally putting 2 great emblems together, UCLA and the Big Ten. We're a school that's won, 123 championships, so this fits us being right in this conference.
That was the peak.
Football-wise, we're just excited. I'm sure you guys don't know too much about UCLA, but our football program, but we're in LA. It's us and USC. We
A lot of energy.
Got a bear mascot.
I'm just basically excited. Really. That's it.
How weird is that? Like, is he okay?
Just freezed. I have no idea.
I mean, you know he was the coach of UCLA?
I had no idea. I did
That's
see
still running back, right?
The line actually, former NFL running back. The line actually moved like a half a point. They're playing Hawaii week 1.
Yeah.
And people started betting Hawaii.
Oh, really?
13 and a half down to like 13 or 12
They
and a
just
half
think
down
he's
to
that
12.
dumb or something?
Yes.
That was really fucking bizarre. I did
Just
not
imagine that pregame speech.
Yeah, I did not understand that. Very strange. Jesus. What else?
Before the show, Mut was asking Ted what his favorite casino games were, was really into it. I'm excited for this Saturday. Maybe I'll play some casino games with Mut.
What's that?
Oh, Ray Bourque. Saturday at the Brook.
That's a Saturday.
Yes. 7 o'clock. Free Q&A for those who are in the area.
Raymond Bourque.
Ray Bourque, everybody.
Give me a couple of questions you got. Right?
No. They got to be there Saturday.
What do you mean?
You have to be there
Give
Saturday.
me one. I'm not going to be there Saturday, so give me one.
You're not, why?
Because it's going to be a dreadful experience. Like any Ray Bourque
people are
interview.
going to love to be there on Saturday.
Sure. Oh, sure. Yeah. No, definitely. Yeah. No. I would agree with that.
I'm curious about his the city's reaction to him winning somewhere else. Like, did he feel embarrassed by that? Okay, roll your fucking eyes. Do your own, yeah. Great. Paul, can Paul Reiser on the show today? Ask some questions about Diner.
I was actually interested about that, though. You're not interested about that.
I'm very interested in that. Very interested.
That's fucking bullshit. It's like 30 years old. You're not
It is
interested.
not
You have
30
no
years
questions
old.
for him.
I have plenty of questions. I'm not going to give them out on this show.
That's like the most obvious question to ask him.
It's one of many questions I will ask. And the fans will ask questions too. As Justin knows, the fans have a say in the Q&A. He was there.
Will you and Coleman be back there, Justin?
I plan on going. I haven't talked to Coleman about it.
Okay.
Do you have like a countdown one like you did the last time? Like not one.
I don't know if he has an
not
alcohol.
two.
No, I don't think his.
What's
I don't
he
think
promoting?
it's shot. I don't know if he's promoting.
Not one
anything.
DUI arrest, not 2, not 3.
That's me. That's me.
Wow. He hates me. You can ask him about that.
Sure, I'll bring that up for sure, yes.
Why does he hate you?
I made fun of you on the show. Yeah. Jerry was not happy about that.
Oh, Jerry was upset?
Well, he's friends with him, I guess. Whatever. I mean, he's a very nice guy, but he's really a boring guy.
I met him a couple times. He seems very nice. I'm sure we'll have plenty of good conversation. I can't wait.
Well, you mentioned Dale to him at all. Right?
Off the air, I probably will. I don't know if I'll come up on stage, but probably before the
You
event.
mentioned him changing his uniform number.
I don't know if we'll get to that.
Wow.
I don't know. There's a lot of other things to get to.
Where do you rank Ray Bourque all time among Boston athletes? Is he top 10?
Oh, yeah, but he wouldn't be in the top 5, I don't think.
Okay. Defenseman all time?
I think Char was better.
Better than Ray Bourque?
Right?
No, definitely not. No, don't. What kind of? Oh, you've interviewed them both though.
I have. That might come up.
Sophie's choice.
Wow,
that's
that is
tough.
tough.
We'll find. I'll be able to tell you who's the better interview after Saturday.
Yeah.
Looking
We'll
forward.
have to look up as far to see you, Ray. That kind of thing, right? No.
You can't win, Ted. You can't fucking win. You can't win. You can't win.
What?
What else, Justin?
I'm going to borrow that one for everyday life.
I love the Brook. Cannot wait to be there on Saturday.
It'll be great.
We hit the tables?
No, we're not hitting the tables. No.
I was texting.
Coleman was there to play blackjack, maybe.
I was texting with Dan about this the other day because they had some video. You know, they do these dumb videos of Barstool all the time, like the scenario. So it was, do you double down on this hand, the blackjack? It was the worst group of players I've ever seen. I was getting mad. I get mad. My attitude on blackjack, I'm one of the 8 best blackjack players on the planet.
Well, you know what Ted's favorite game is?
Blackjack.
Blackjack. Yes. You have to be aggressive. You have to spend money to make money. Any chance you have to double, you double. If you lose, you lose. But you know what? That's your chance to make money.
What are your chances to double? What are the scenarios where you double down?
Basically, if you have a 10.
Well, I mean, my big thing is I feel like this is just anecdotal. I feel like I make way more money doubling down against the 4, 5, 6.
That's what I was saying. What card?
You know what I'm saying,
card do you need?
Yes.
What card do you have to use a dealer up to say I'll definitely do it versus not doing it?
Oh, if I have an 11 or a 10, I'm even a 10. Unless it's, am I going to double a 10 against the king? Probably not.
No.
Probably not. But like, if it's anything else, if it's not a face card, fucking double city.
Every time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you're plus 10 advantage right there.
Okay.
Yes, that's not even an argument. And you split when you can fucking split. Split. Hey, you got to fucking make money.
The house is going to win more than you are,
Yes.
so you have to do that to make the money.
Do you take insurance like Coleman did?
Insurance.
The insurance thing is insane.
Please. No. Did you play blackjack with me? Or was that me and Lou that night?
No, you bragged about wanting to play with Lou. You guys made some money that night.
I made like $1,000.
Pretty good.
Yes.
Foxwoods, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Statistically,
Yeah.
do you have a
Wonderful.
better chance if you're playing solo against the dealer?
Nope.
Probably not.
I feel like every time I've ever won, I've been solo.
Well, it's all random. Like,
Yeah.
people get mad about bad players, it's still kind of random. Like, it's frustrating for sure, but it's random. Blackjack's an art, and I'm an artist. But I saw these people not doubling, these idiots, so I was getting very upset.
11s against a 10. No, you don't double that. You double an 11 even against an ace because they're checking for blackjack. So if they
People
don't
getting
have it,
16s against 10, they were staying.
it's disgusting.
Shot.
Blackjack's one of those games that you learn the hard way. So, like, all it takes is that one player at the table to start, like, yelling at you that, like, you stole a card or whatever.
It's true.
I'll never forget this old Asian lady in Mohegan Sun, like, 12 years ago. Just
screaming
screaming
at
at the wheelchair kid at the table.
Yeah.
You took my card!
It happens. When you get cold, it can all go very fast, too. That's the thing. It can get ugly, but that's part of the beauty of it.
I like doing the move that when you get what your original buy-in is, put the chips in your pocket.
Playing with house money?
Yeah, play with house money.
That's not bad.
Like, nice cocky move for the table, too.
Yeah.
Like, just put that away.
I do love playing. So
the best.
Yeah, maybe we'll go Saturday. We'll have some fun.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. You ever have someone tip you out at the table? I was there a couple months ago.
Yeah.
At Twin River, and someone like hit a side bet, which you should never play side bets.
I agree with that.
And he hit for like 1,700.
How much did he give you?
$100.
That's very nice.
Threw me a black chip.
Are you do you throw the dealer tip if you're getting hot?
I always I place a bet for the dealer.
Yeah, it's
I try to do one a shoe if I'm not getting my.
Has no impact on whether you win or lose, but it's the right thing to do.
No,
that's good karma.
It's good vibes. Yeah, sometimes you got to do the vibes. You do need that sometimes. You know, you got to have the right table. You got a bad guy at the table, it fucking ruins everything.
I like to play blackjack.
What would be a bad guy at the table?
I get nervous. It's
Yeah.
nervous. I'm the guy who's nervous about fucking up for everybody else.
Too nervous.
Yeah.
Too nervous. You just gotta relax. You must know how to play blackjack.
Jess and I played at Mohegan, won some money last fall for a Breeders' Cup.
You must know how to play blackjack, basic blackjack.
Yeah, but not to the point where you guys
It's
going
not
back.
it's not complicated. It's not like poker. It's a very simple game.
Casual player. Play for five. They used to have $5 blackjack at Mohegan. I think it's been cranked up.
Those days are gone.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
The
You
cheapest
do a
around.
casino night. Why don't you do a show somewhere?
Montante book it.
Okay.
At the golf tournament.
Oh, he'll be dealing in those chips. Just what we need.
$200
Montante
buy-in, but you
charged
get
them
$5 in chips.
I know, right?
Jesus.
And a hot dog.
I go with to the casino with Mark, and we have two very different like personalities when we're playing blackjack. He gets very high and very low. He'll get a blackjack and he'll be like, "Fuck, I fucking lowered my bet." It's tough.
Yeah, you gotta pace yourself. So you gotta be in for the war if you're gonna do it.
What's the longest you've sat down at a table?
Oh my God. 5-6 hours probably.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah.
I did 6 hours once.
Yeah. If you're killing it, But that's hard to get away because you're like, oh, I'm up, but I want to be up more. Then you start losing it. It's tough.
Saddest thing in the world is getting your chips off the table at 4:30 in the morning.
Well, if you're up, it's not sad, I guess. If you're losing,
saddest thing in the world is the ATM trip at the casino.
Casino, racetrack does not matter.
$6.50. Do you accept?
Yeah.
Well, my bank covers the first 20 a month. It's like free.
The money just spits out at you. You're like, well, let's try it again. What else?
There was this WFAN sound.
Oh, did you hear this?
I sent it to Justin this morning.
Who is this guy?
Keith McPherson. He's been on the job for a couple years. When they made their moves, he got the night job. He was a part-time guy, but they gave him the night job.
Or?
No, he's like
Steve Subbers?
Their shift is like post Yankees till 2 a.m. Like 10
the
to 2
old
or
Joe
something like
Beningo,
that.
Steve Summers.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, not super late night. Yeah.
Hang on 1 second, it's loading.
Yeah, this guy, Jesus.
I got it.
Chippy is in Queens. Chippy, you're next up. You got it.
Yes, sir. Good night.
Good night.
Long
Good
time,
morning.
first time calling your show, sir, and I find your bias. I'm 35-year Mets fan, right? And I love the Yankees because we have two teams in New York.
So pretty much a guy calls in with a Jamaican accent and talks for a little bit, and then he hangs up.
I take it as a man. So when Mets beat the Yankees, don't cry.
I mean, that call was Chippy. Chippy, I don't know what the hell you just said. I think I did pick up that you don't bash the Yankees. That's cap. This whole show I've been bashing the Yankees organization, top to bottom. That dumb lineup they put out. And I know a lot of you guys hear what you want to hear, and that's fine. I can't make you hear me. I know the Yankee fans hear me. But you don't call the fan and say what I say. 35 years. I don't know what you're saying, bro. Like, I couldn't understand you. And the little bit that I picked up with, like, you're wrong. But I know you butthurt Mets fans, like, you hear me and I trigger you. And that warms my heart. I swear it does. It's a powerful position. I love being the most hated Yankee fan because all that does is build me up in my own fan base.
Oh, I mean, forget the stuff he's gonna get in trouble for. Whatever, it's stupid, but what a dummy. God.
Yeah, and my dumb take is like, and you're gonna hate this, but like, you just don't make fun of a caller's accent. Like I thought it was really dumb.
It's also, you just know that he knows the rules. Like, you don't do shit. This is what happens. You put somebody who's stupid and stinks. Like, they just do dumb stuff like that.
He went on to defend it too. He was like, another caller called in and was like, what's the problem here? Like, Justin's got it right here.
Is that what he said you could not have returned to? That means you have to go to his.
All I could make out of I could make out of his call was you're biased. You bash the Mets. You don't bash the Yankees.
Yeah, but just you answer what he said. You can't make fun of his foreign accent that you couldn't hear him. Come on, Keith, I love you, man. You got to stay with him.
I definitely can. I think it's a return serve. It's fair. I couldn't understand what.
If you're returning to serve on the guy's freaking accent, that means that you couldn't return on what he said.
All I could make out, Abe, was you're biased.
I mean, like, again, I don't care if he makes fun of the guys. It doesn't bother me, but like, he's in radio. I would think he's gonna get in trouble for this. I don't know.
I normally you would get in trouble for this. Yes.
Today's day and age.
What am I missing?
I don't think so.
It's only awful announcing talking about it.
Okay.
I don't think his own morning show did it. and reacted to it. Like you used to talk about this. Like you would talk about things that would happen on the station and sort of keep the cycle going.
That would get things in trouble. Yeah.
I don't think FAN continued it. So if
what's his name?
Keith McPherson, WFAN.
Oh. Yeah, he might not get in trouble for this.
That was going to be my
It's
next
just awful
question.
announcing.
What?
That was going to be my next question.
It's just awful announcing who has it. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and say he's probably going to survive this one.
I don't know though. He's so dumb. I mean, he's a black guy, so I think that maybe right? Yeah.
I understand.
Well, Mike maybe gives him a better chance than if a white guy did. Maybe it's just the way
I would
people.
think so.
It's the way people are. But I mean, I don't know. But I mean, he was tweeting
Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. to 12 to midnight.
He was tweeting as of 11 hours ago, and he hasn't tweeted since then. But maybe he just.
Well, that's when it broke. Was like late afternoon, where that sound made its way to awful announcing, and that second part where the caller calls in and he said, "I was just volleying back." He's like, "I can make fun of this guy's accent."
Yeah, that's okay.
I think he'll probably get a couple days, and again, this will sound soft as a former radio host, but he probably deserves it for making fun of a caller's accent like that.
Yes,
that's how I look at it.
Steve now responding to people who are making fun of the $100 ticket.
Oh, what's his defense?
Knew this was coming.
If Andy wants to attend the street, this guy Andy O'Brien isn't playing neck of your woods. Only $100 a ticket. Maybe Steve will give you an autograph. Steve quotes me: If Andy wants to attend the screening, we've asked that he gets a ride with somebody. We prefer not to have any of our fans leave paralyzed.
What?
Guess I'm out.
Yeah, you're in trouble today.
I didn't know Steve was an ableist.
I mean, Steve has to know that this is an insane, I got no problem with it because, like I said, I started the show with Steve. I'll always have his back. But this is, as I always say, if Peter Minihane splooged on Pat Minihane's face, think Steve would be charging $100 for this fucking thing?
What's an appropriate number?
Whatever normal movie night.
$10.50
is. No.
$50 a car.
I was going to say
$50 a car. Tops.
But that's if you get Mike in the Minifans too.
You're saying
was Steve building in Mike doing a show there as part of his
I think he read the room. He wanted
But the tickets were already on sale, though, before when he came in yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, so no. I mean, yes, but I think he's doing that now. You think you should give people $50 ahead when they walk in?
Yes, here's $50. Please review this on.
$40, $10. 4 people, $10 a head. That seems fair.
Maybe a triad week
By the way,
goodie bag.
By the way, none of it's
Complimentary
fair.
edibles.
The movie's an hour long.
Right.
I don't even get what he's gonna.
Is there a chance it's online for free before people actually see this? Will someone pirate it?
Who knows? I don't know. I guess
some Minifan.
I will go. I will spend my money. I'll be supporting it because I support Steve. I love Steve, but boy, maybe I'm wrong. I hope the place is absolutely jam-packed.
Well, from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., before the movie starts, there's an exclusive pre-show hosted by Main Wire editor Steve Robinson. For early arrivers, Main Wire editor Steve Robinson will host an exclusive pre-show detailing his investigation into Chinese mafia in Maine.
Okay, that's not bad.
It's gonna be so. Is that the drive-in?
Actually, makes no sense for Mike to do Mike in the Fans before that. What?
Attendees will be able to tune into their theater's FM radio transmitter to hear Steve and a panel of well-known guests discuss the implications of Chinese infiltration of Maine for legal marijuana markets, national security, and the economic future of the state.
I'm worried about spoilers during that, though.
Can you eat popcorn and stuff during that? That's like a very drive-in event.
Robinson will also take and answer all of your questions about the problem
Q&A.
and the work that went into exposing one of Maine's.
Where's Tom Hartman?
gravest
It'll be just
crimes.
all fucking show questions.
Steve, Bourque or Chara? Number one. Who you have?
Can we just get stoned on triad weed while the panel's happening?
Well, think about this day for you. They're going to play golf tournament with Montante in the day. Roll into this on Friday night.
That's a great triple header. You play the golf, then you go see Mike in the Fence somewhere random, then you go over to Steve's thing. That's like a good day.
Great day.
That's a long day.
I'm in for all 3 of those, by the way.
In your show before?
And we'll do a show that day.
Wow.
Imagine just being the one person that doesn't follow any of this, that just goes along for the weekend.
Oh, the boyfriend or the girlfriend.
Play golf?
You
Sure.
spend $400 on all of this.
The most expensive thing will be Steve's thing. We're not going to charge that much.
For what?
For the fucking show. The
have you
Sako
announced your
show.
cost yet?
We're definitely charging less than Steve.
$99.
It's a Red Auerbach thing. We're going the other way.
Promo code TRIEDWE gets you 30 cents off.
$5 off. What a sport.
5%.
God.
It still costs more than $100. I just love that so much.
Are you working on the Ray Bourque intro thing yet?
I started a little bit last night, yeah. It's like cramming
2 days from now?
No, for me, it's like cramming for a test. So I will write the entire thing today, and then the next 2 days just sort of get into my brain. I'll forget it by Sunday. That's how it works.
Yeah, man.
I wish I had a teleprompter. We're not there yet.
Take you behind the
That'd be
scenes.
nice. That'd be nice.
How much
hard
are
is it to
tickets?
do?
What do you mean how hard? I would like to be able to do it with memorize the entire thing, but I'm not there yet for a 3-minute intro. It takes.
Why does it have to be a 3-minute intro? Everyone knows everything about him.
Because I think it's
You're
part
gonna
of
tell
the
them something that
experience.
they don't know. Like there's nothing you didn't on the Ty Law thing. Everyone knew that stuff.
But it also got the crowd. I won't speak for Justin because he was there, but I felt like the crowd.
Let's hear that. Let's hear the
enjoyed
intro.
ramp up.
Let me hear you. I want to hear you. What you think of your intro?
I liked my intro.
I
I watched it live. I appreciate those guys putting it out.
So I'm saying, what do you think you said that nobody knew?
I didn't.
I think the people that go to these types of events, they like hearing the
break
good
news on
stuff,
Ty Law.
you know?
I guess they just wanted their day to be longer. 'Cause
Yeah,
they're
they
so
wanted like the
bored.
buzzwords, like he picked off Peyton Manning, like then
the
you're gonna
crowd?
get
Not
yeah.
once, Jack.
Not twice.
Thank
Yeah.
you. 3 times.
It was like LeBron down in Miami, not once, not twice.
That's true.
One guy in a Ty Law jersey just standing and pointing. Let's go.
And then the guy with the hat, you pointed
Yes,
out a
well,
guy
that
with a
guy
hat.
screwed me up. That was a bad job by me. Yeah, if we're gonna be honest, I should not have been off focus there.
I can help with crowd work. Go over some stuff.
I can budget that for next time.
Do you practice in
I
front of,
forget.
like,
I
a
don't want.
mirror?
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Fuck it. I don't want to hear it. What else?
What
are you laughing at? What?
That's about right.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, it's like one of those things where, like, if you hear it afterwards,
I got it. What
you
else? I got you. What else?
Do you think Trump actually has hit 8 holes in one?
I don't think it's impossible. You know,
He plays so much golf. Yes,
yeah, he's good. I mean, I watched some of the stuff with Bryson. He's clearly a good player.
What do you think his
That putting
handicap
stroke
really
is
is?
awesome.
What would you say that?
Like a 9, 8 or 9.
that's what I thought.
He's fucking 78. He hits it like 250.
Yeah.
It's crazy. He would have beat Biden by a fucking 100 shots.
Absolutely.
He's got a great old guy swing.
He does. He goes, the public stroke's messy, but he can play.
Well, Biden, if 100 shots, Biden can't swing a golf club.
That's what I'm saying. Biden would shoot 184.
He probably would.
10 strokes a hole is 180.
I don't think he physically would make it.
I don't either.
Again, he'd have to DQ himself or quit.
Like I said, if there's a drive that carried 60 yards over the water, he couldn't do it. No way.
Well, his thing too was
See you last night?
that they both have to.
If that was him.
Yeah. That's it.
What's that, Justin?
Biden's thing was that they have to both go against each other carrying their bags.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
This guy seems like he's hitting
No cards.
Oh, no
He's a
question.
6 handicap.
Totally fine. Carried
Come
his
so far since my inauguration. On that day, I told you, as I stood in that winter, we stood in a winter of peril and a winter of possibilities. Peril and possibilities.
Now watch this drive.
That's this thing where you can't make
talking
fun of him
about?
now because he's sick and he's old and he did some great thing for the country. It's just all bullshit.
Wow, look at you. What are you so fired up about?
That boy Mutt.
I am as close to Steve's side of the aisle as ever. Steve's made a lot of sense the other day on the show.
With what?
Steve and Montante, some very smart minds.
Do you actually believe this stuff or no?
Believe that it's bullshit that you can't
That
mock
it's a-
him now?
that- no,
Yes.
that he's
dead?
Yes, it's
No,
bullshit.
no one believes
That he did
that.
something that
No, take it easy. Relax. No passion
Mutt,
about politics.
Mutt.
There was an AI Biden the other night.
No, I think it was taped for sure.
Well,
It was not-
Yeah, it's definitely taped.
Yeah, that's. I don't think anybody doubts that.
I don't think it was AI. I don't think it was a mask. I think it was him drugged up. It took him a week to get him to this point again. Like a week of drugging up to get in the debate and a week to do this last night, whatever it was, taped. Definitely a recording with Kamala the other day. Mm-hmm. And now we're not allowed to make fun of that, apparently.
Who's going to be your best man, Ted, in this wedding?
My friend Andy. He's been my best friend since probably freshman year of high school.
Okay. All right. Big wedding party or no?
We did like a rough guest list because
Okay.
we wanted to price out before we see a venue, like just an idea. Because they
Smart.
do a lot of like per plate stuff.
Yeah.
So about 110 people.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Nothing too crazy.
Down your neck of the woods?
Yeah. Definitely going to be somewhat local.
What are you laughing at, Justin?
I just see.
Laughing at Ted marrying somebody? You don't think you should be able to marry somebody
No,
with
he-
disability?
No, he should be able to marry whoever he wants,
Okay.
whenever he wants.
What's that?
Jeff Lowe.
Can Justin carry you down the aisle?
I think that's the only play.
That would be great.
Would you be
Can
willing
he
to do
ca-
that, Justin?
Can
Of
he
course.
carry me to the suite after?
Over the first time?
Hell
yes. Maybe carry you both.
Yes.
Yes.
I think
That would
think
be
that
great.
I think that's the play.
Justin, you would do that, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. Jeff, what?
Jeff Lowe tweeted out he likes his hashtags with the Olympics. Massive win. For
Hold on. He's quickly becoming the best Olympic
Put some
guy
respect
out
on his
there.
name,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, he's one of the best Olympic guys out there. Go ahead.
Massive win for hashtag Team USA's men's hashtag rugby sevens advance to hashtag Paris 2024 knockout stage versus hashtag Australia.
Really? He's going for it.
4:30 Eastern on USA Network. Perry Baker with hashtag Olympics record 4 tries and win ties USA legend Carlin Isles.
Good job, yeah.
with 9 all-time tries.
You know Jeff got fired up when he saw the Mick tweet, too. He's
Definitely.
like,
definitely.
You probably DM Mick. Thanks, Mick.
Yeah.
Appreciate
We're back.
it. Put some work
Hashtag
in.
maniac.
He's like somebody gets what I'm doing. Somebody figures out what I'm doing. So you be watching the Olympics all weekend, Mick?
Yeah. I'm gonna go home today and watch.
You know, what's today? Oh,
I don't know what's on. Jeff's got a whole schedule, so
That's good.
I think the
no
rugby
way-
sevens are later today.
Yeah, the rugby sevens.
Yeah.
you just said it.
The hashtag rugby sevens.
And tomorrow's the opening ceremony.
Yes.
Do you care about that or no?
My mom's got me all concerned. Apparently, there's a terrorist concern, right? They're
Well,
they
it's not
don't-
down the Cape. Mick. I
Paris?
think you'll be
Wow.
fine.
No, yeah, not for me, but I'm saying.
Okay, gotcha,
Watching,
yeah.
she said the venue's not very secure.
Yeah,
There's a
they
lot
just
of-
they had to bang out a bunch of people. They had to get yes. Do you know who's hosting? Traditionally, Mut, you would have like in the past, Katie Kirk would do the opening ceremonies with like Tom Brokaw or something, or Do you know what 3 people are hosting the opening ceremonies tomorrow?
So NBC has it?
NBC.
Dan Hicks?
No.
Costas,
No.
That's too obvious.
Tarico.
Tarico is hosting.
Let's go.
With the other, one of my paisans, the Italiano, and Michael Tarico.
That's right.
The 2 other people, providing a
Would I
little
get
color.
them? Would I
I
get
mean, you
them?
know who they are.
Former Olympians?
No.
Really?
One's a former. You see it, Justin? Or no?
I do.
One's a former athlete, right?
Yes.
Yep.
It's not Megan Rapinoe. She's not there.
No.
Yeah, I figured they'd do something like that.
Most not going to guess this.
Go ahead.
It's very tough, wouldn't you say?
The athlete, if you got a million guesses, you'd guess the athlete.
The athlete is on TV a lot. Not an Olympian.
Also, not an NBC athlete.
No.
Oh, okay. I was thinking
Neither. Well, I guess she is probably an NBC affiliate in some ways.
Alex Morgan.
Nope.
Or she was
One man, one woman. The guy is a former professional athlete at a very high level. Was recently at an event.
Strahan.
No, good guess. Right sport.
Not Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning.
Really?
Really?
Holy shit.
My guy.
And the other person does host a show
Hosted on
NBC.
NBC syndicated.
Summer Sanders.
No,
She's
it's
still,
not,
she's still with us?
oh,
Inside the NBA?
Inside the- no.
Inside
No.
stuff.
Inside-
That was a great show on
Yes,
Saturday
I don't
morning.
think it's that. No.
It's on the list today at some point. Never got to it. It's too
She hosts a show that's on syndicated. She was a former American Idol contestant.
Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah. No
jeez.
way.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
What is she about the Olympics?
She's gonna be like the wacky, whatever. It's like they have Snoop Dogg there. doing
I'm as
stuff.
shocked. I'm more shocked about Manning doing it. Like,
He does everything though.
He's got a better personality than Brady.
I wonder if his production's doing something with the Olympics too. I wonder
Oh,
if
they
get
must
their
be. Some
hands
sort
in
of
that. Yeah, I would think, right?
Belichick's doing a shit ton with them this summer.
I know it's crazy. I don't know if that's gonna work or not, but yeah. What do you say, Justin?
That reminds me of a funny, different Montante. So I called Montante and Julie yesterday at 12:30, and then we had to hang up because we had to push back the time a little bit. But before that, Montante goes, I think I might have...
By the way, before you say, I completely, I did lie. I was so dreading this call. I texted Justin. I was like, "Hey, we need to push this back because I just didn't want to do it." But then it was like bringing a bad report card home when you're a little kid. I was like, I gotta at some point I have to face my enemy and get because I was like, "What did I text you?" I didn't lie, right?
I said, I'll be calling you in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
And you said, can we do 12:40?
Okay, yeah. Okay,
I've done that with dentist appointments where I'm like,
oh, God knows I have.
I don't want to go to, and I'll call like that the night before and like leave the message and hope I don't get charged for it. And literally go like 6 months later.
Just lie, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I've
lied
done
a lot.
I've done that.
My kid's been
million
blamed for at least a dozen dentist postponements.
a million times I've done that. Go ahead though, Justin. I'm sorry.
He goes, I think I might have done some investigating into Coleman. And I was like, oh, I'm interested. He goes, wanted to see if he's definitely in New Jersey. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, how do you know? And he goes, so apparently Jeff is in New Jersey as well, doing something.
Oh yeah, right. He's doing on the shore or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And he's like, so I wanted to see if he was back in New Jersey or in Boston. So I texted him. I said, hey, me and Jeff are going to go grab a couple beers. Are you in? And Coleman said no. And he's like, proves he's in New Jersey.
Because he wouldn't tell the truth.
Well, no, the fact that he was like, no, I think he said like, no, I'm all set. He didn't say no, I'm in Boston. Oh. But also like,
he got him.
You have to think like,
he got him.
You have to think that Coleman is the dumbest person alive to think he would consider the idea of going out with beers
with Mike Montante,
and Jeff.
To his credit,
right now.
as far as I can tell, Coleman has taken the suspension seriously. He's been off social media. Yeah. He is probably scared shitless as he should be to not fuck up this opportunity. So good. It's not.
But by the way, he can also be in New Jersey. He's not like he's not being paid right now. If he wants to go home, go home. Right?
But I think the joke is that Montante is a big investigative skills.
That's definitely a big
I wrap my head around the joke. I got it. But
I want to explain that to you. Sorry.
It's classic Montante, though. Jesus. That would be wild, though, if Jeff was out there and just ran into like a bombed Coleman.
Oh.
Just fucking hammer. Fuck everyone. Fuck them.
He would definitely be, man, I fucked up.
That's true. Yeah.
I fucked up.
I'm dreading Monday. I'm dreading that
don't
sad
say that.
face.
I'm going to work hard for you, Kirk.
Yeah, like, I'm going to get this done. I'm going to do this. I know I was sleeping. I just don't want to deal with any of that shit.
Bring it up. Just jump right into the show. What do you got, Coleman?
Not this Tuesday coming up, Justin. A week from Tuesday will be the return of the Rocket in studio.
Oh, let's go. See you on Tuesday.
Let's go.
Yes. A week from Tuesday.
Ooh, that's the final show before Dakota.
Before we hit the road.
Yes.
Who better to have on than somebody who doesn't know anything about the show?
You guys going to Dakota?
A nice palate cleanser.
Yeah, what's going on there? Yeah, Jared and Steve should do a show together. They talk about the show and just have no fucking idea. What
just things from 2020.
Yeah. At least Jared pays attention on social media. I mean, Steve is like a lost cause. What else?
You think Jared's going to be like, I'm actually doing a thing in North Dakota.
It's possible.
Yeah. On speaking of North Dakota, I reached out to or the guy who's doing the South Dakota trip.
Yeah.
Who just wants to do it at his house.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
He sent me a picture. Is it cool if we do it in his basement?
I mean, sure. I don't care. If we're doing this house, why? Was the basement weird or something? Like Mutt's basement?
Door going to be unlocked?
No. He asked me. He's like, what do I need? And I was like, if you just have a table with 4 chairs.
Less is more. Yeah.
That would be.
What time are we thinking?
Whatever time works.
Oh, yeah, so we can just get there and do it, right? I'm always thinking we got to do it at night or whatever, but no, we just do it whenever we get there, right?
Yeah.
How far is it from Bismarck to his house?
It's kind of a hike. It's like 6 hours.
Nah, it's easy. So if I think that, I think, okay, up at 5, run. We can do the show like 1. These guys will be up. The show will be like 4 or 5. I want to get it done do it fairly early, like mid-afternoon, so at least we can turn around and make some headway coming back, you know? So we shouldn't stay in South Dakota that night, I don't think, Justin.
I don't think so either.
Right, okay. Yeah. But we should probably stay in Bismarck that night of the Sheldon show, right?
Probably.
Okay. Yeah.
Get up early, run. You can do the show around lunchtime. Hit the road
perfect.
It's 6 hours from Bismarck to Brandon.
Yeah, pretty easy.
It's an easy 6.
Oh, that's definitely an easy 6.
It's literally straight
90 the
degree
whole
turn.
way, right? Yeah, right off the highway.
Oh, factoring in Coleman having to go home because he was late for the first day.
Well, that's the thing.
It's a lot of pressure for him.
I'm as excited for that as the live show asked with to be out there.
Well, he might not make it through. He's got 2 weeks before that.
It's true. Yeah.
I'm talking late, like by Mick's rule.
Yeah, was that be late?
Mick, if
he showed up at 7:06.
What time is he supposed to be there?
8:30.
Well, no, but that's different. But if you said to Mick, I'll be there around 7, he got there at 7:11. Now with the established Coleman rules, he'd be in trouble.
But also, no one.
He can't answer around. He has to say what time he'll be there, and he has to be there.
Okay.
Right? Don't you think that's fair?
I agree.
Yeah.
But also, like, if he's traveling with us and I'm driving.
Well, if you say, hey, we're going to be in the lobby I want you to report to me. Hey, let's meet however you guys meet. We're going to meet in the lobby at 10 o'clock. If it's 10:02, you're leaving, he's fired. He doesn't get in the car.
Okay.
He doesn't get in the car.
No, he's fired. He doesn't have a job anymore.
He just goes home.
What's he supposed to do?
That'd be very awkward if he was in the car.
That's true.
It's over. I mean, at this point, these are established rules, no?
I can't disagree.
So Coleman's not driving.
Well, you could do some driving. Justin's not a great driver.
I'm a great driver.
But it's Justin's car.
Can't see. You always look
taking.
at your phone like Conan.
I don't look at my phone when I drive.
All right. Yeah, I guess. So when do you want to leave with those guys? So we're going to do the show Monday. We do the show Tuesday that week. I want to be in Chicago for Unnamed on Thursday.
Yep.
You got to set that up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you leave early Wednesday?
Yes, very early Wednesday.
Where do you plan on stopping Wednesday night? Do you have any idea or no?
Probably like a couple hours outside Chicago.
Outside
Chicago?
Yeah, that's what I figured.
We could probably hit Chicago.
Yeah, I want to avoid it. I don't want to drive through that unless I have to. I'll probably stop 2 or 3 hours outside of it.
Are we together the entire time?
What?
Are you
Same
like,
room.
hey, I'm stopping in obviously not the same room.
I hope not.
What do you mean, for lunch and stuff?
No, but like, are you like, hey, I'm stopping here. I don't know if you wanted to do like a mini show.
We should figure that out. Yeah, I guess.
That's going to be
Okay,
awkward.
well,
2 different cars having to be at the same spot.
Why don't you just show up?
Well, they have to be where you want to be.
You don't have to trail me on the highway. We can meet up. If we're staying in a Marriott and wherever.
Smokey and the band.
Yeah. If we're in Ottawa, Illinois, the Fairfield Inn, which I believe there is one there, Justin.
Of course you know that.
Of
course you know that.
Is there one, Justin? No. Is that Ottawa? What is it? Ontario, Illinois? Which one is it?
There's an Ontario, Illinois.
Is there a Fairfield in there? You say Illinois, Mick?
Yeah.
Illinois.
There's an S at the end.
It's silent.
Okay.
Yeah, Fairfield Inn and Suites by Marriott, Ottawa.
Yeah, see, there you go. I've stayed there. Nice place. That's not that. How far is that from Chicago?
How'd you know that?
It's a couple hours. I know things.
It's random shit like hotels.
I'm a hotels
You can't use
guy.
the calculator on your fucking phone.
That's true.
You can pick out a Fairfield Inn.
It's a good one, too.
Hour 30.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's also like...
Oh, it's out of the way?
It's like past it, so you would have to drive.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah. I
So
wanna
you'd
do
have to
that.
drive
Let me see.
east.
All right, let's take a look. Let's take a gander. Oh, this fucking show starts in 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see real quick. It's not a bad crowd for Klemmer. I just saw the tweet. So Watertown, MA to Chicago, Illinois. How many miles, Mut? Illinois.
1,300.
976. 14-hour drive. We gain an hour, Justin, we go to Chicago.
Yes.
We lose it on the way back. So you're saying even like 3 hours outside? 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably try to get as close as possible.
Yeah, plenty of time the next day. Unnamed is at 11.
10:30.
10:30. Yes, I mean. So, but we get that hour.
Yes.
All right, we'll figure it out. All right. Oh, mentioned Montante earlier. One thing I'll say about Montante is he got McDonald Contracting, which is the real deal. Heating, cooling, maintenance, gutter cleaning, power washing, handyman services, vent cleaning, window washing, $150 a month. Upkeepmyhome.com, promo code Kirk. Upkeepmyhome.com, promo code Kirk. Our great new friends at McDonald Contracting, we thank them. Upkeepmyhome, upkeepmyhome.com, promo code Kirk, $150 a month for all your home needs. So we thank them and BetterHelp and Milton's this week and all other sponsors. We're back next week. Oh, no, we're back tomorrow. You think today's Friday? We're back tomorrow with Mike and Julie, right?
And John.
And John from Scranton.
Oh,
okay.
Johnny.
There you go. Big show there to end the week. And we're back tomorrow next week, and then we're on the road, and then who the fuck knows, Ted? I don't know. Who knows? How's the adoption process going?
It's good. We had our official home visit with our social worker. And
Went well?
Yeah. Signed off. You got to do like a bunch of random kid-proof stuff.
Oh,
like,
yeah, we did that, yeah.
Can't have them drinking the chemicals and all that. So.
Can't have that. Good. We'll see you soon, I hope.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming
Absolutely.
in.
Thanks for
Sorry
having me.
again, Ted. Sorry, but
Hey.
What?
ruining this.
Oh, yeah.
I'll keep you in the loop, though. Breaking news.
Mutstack.com tomorrow and Sunday morning.
What?
I'll be on with Ilio.
Oh, that's right.
For this
Oh,
his
Mr.
double show.
Ice.
You will?
I'm doing Saratoga double show with Ilio
Let's go.
and his guy Turk on Sunday morning.
On Barstool?
Yep.
Look
Nice.
at you.
Let's go.
Wow. Congratulations.
Looking forward to it.
That's great. And Mutstack.com is tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Friday 4 pack at Mutstack.com for you to subscribe. Free and hopefully a sponsor of your golf tournament at some point.
We'll see. Mick, anything you want to promote?
Beyond Average will be coming out next week on Monday. So you get that.
Next week, I'm on.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, I like checking with Cullinan before I come in here.
Oh, yeah. What do you got?
He's on vacation, and he just went and saw Despicable Me 4 with the kids. Good, but not great. That was what he had to report this morning.
When do you announce your big project? Is that coming up or no?
Yeah, I'll do that. How about next time I'm in here?
Sounds good. We'll see you then. All right, good. Justin, anything else from you?
Nope, just
All right.
Beyond
Unnamed-
Average.
Beyond Average, yep. And, of course, Blind Mike Project, Blind Mike YouTube. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Unnamed starts in 4 minutes. If you want to check it out, we'll talk to you then. Goodbye.